Hello, hello, hello. Nicholas76. Oh my gosh, I gotta do some math real quick. That is, good lord, over 6 years. Thank you so much, Nicholas. I appreciate you, man. Much love, thank you. Blood Moon, what's good? Infantry Vet, what's good? Tom, what's good? Richie, what's good? Kenny, what's good? Scoot, what's good? Steven, thank you for 49. Holy cow, thank you as well. It's a long time new member. Who is this awesome titan of a man known as CB, but not happy to see you. Happy to see you. How are you? Yo, Jack, what's good? How are we doing? Genum, what's good? Good to see you, brother. Bo, what's good? Raymond, what's good? How are we doing, guys? How goes it? Terry, what's good? What's good? Hey. Patrick, what's good? Yo, Gonks, what's good? How are you doing? How goes it? How are we doing, guys? Let me do one thing real quick. Okay, cool. How are we doing, guys? How goes it? We got some fun stuff today. We got the Renegades reveal stream. We got Ash of Iron launch today. We got some fun stuff today. Also, today's the 1 year anniversary of the start of the all exotic D1 subathon. The 11-year anniversary of D1. The 10-year anniversary of Taken King. It's kind of a lot of things that today is, low-key. Today's a lot of things. Ash and Iron today? Yes, it is. Yeah. You said it's Ash and Iron, not Ash of Iron. Oh, I think I just accidentally almost typed Rise of Iron is I think what happened. Because Ash and Iron is like all of my tags, funny enough. So I don't know how that happened, but it happened. That's funny. And I think I was just rushing. Alright, that should update. Been a year already, I know. Greatest challenge ever. It's so close to being done too. It's so close. Scoot, didn't you just put something in my inbox anyways too? What was that? I didn't even see yet. Let me see what this is. Day 30. Okay, yeah. We're over 6 hours, and it's getting close. It's getting very, very close. We are we've written now all the way to at least where you guys can, like, for reference, know where we are. The California trip where Special Legacy happened is where we are. We're getting really, really close. The video's over 6 hours. The video's so long, man. It's so long. It's so long. Oh man, it's very, very long. But we're getting very, very close. My upload's finally fixed. Good. Good. I'm hyped. Me too. So with all the anniversaries, the video's coming out today. I wanted the video to come out today, but like, and it's no one's fault. Like, it's not like it's not my fault. It's not like Scoot's fault. It's not Sparky's fault. It's not anybody's fault. But like, it's just so much to it, and there's just a lot that goes into a video like this. It'll make sense once it's finally out. I know, like, while it's not out, it's probably like, well, how long can a video really take? Can it really take a year? And like, in most circumstances, the answer to that question would be no. But like, in this video, the answer has been, yeah. How many years has it been? It's been 11 years since D1. It's been 10 years since Taken King. The Destiny 2 launch day. What was Destiny 2 launch day? That was September 6th. So it's already been, now crazy enough, 8 years since Destiny 2. 8 years Destiny 2, 11 years D1, 10 years Taken King, 1 year of our subathon starting. It's crazy. September 6th, initial date. Hey, Michelle, what's up? How are you? Yo, little cheeks, good to see you. It's like every day something new happens. It's true. Oh, look, this is from all that Atheon farming we did where nothing dropped because I'm sad. Nothing dropped because we're the worst. All right, let's, I guess, funny enough, it's honestly funny seeing some of these red borders with this fuse you see these days. But how's everybody been? Hope you enjoy Ash and Iron today. Thank you. Jack, what have you been up to, man? What has everybody been up to, guys? Catch me up on everything. Catch me up on things, guys. What's been going on? No way, it doesn't feel like Destiny's been out for 8 years. I know, but it's kind of like, but then in some cases it like kind of like does for me too, and like it does and it doesn't, because it's like when I think about it, like Destiny 2 came out when I was in college, and it was my 5th year of college. Like I guess it, but what's crazy is that means that like it's almost my 8-year anniversary of graduating college. I graduated college December 17th of 2017, or December 16th, 2017. So it's almost been 8 years since I graduated college, which is crazy to me. I don't know where the time has gone, guys. I don't know where it's gone, but it's somehow just gone. It's just come and it's gone. Power grind is not for the weak. Well, I believe in you guys to knock out that power grind. I gotta be honest, I just have not been able to be bothered with anything while we've been working on this video. I'm so excited to be able to have the video done so I can finally feel like I can like focus on the game again, but like it's just so hard to be bothered when I'm just so much more like right now passionate about the video coming out. Like that video is like #1 to me over like anything that's been going on in this game. Especially Quiddy2 just been playing a bunch of story games now. Nice. What games? What games? CB, let me put this in perspective to you. We met at the end of year 3 of D2, going into year 4. We're now officially on year 9. Holy, that's a lot of years, man. Did I play Destiny Rising? I am saving Destiny Rising for a like marathon-esque stream that I want to do with it. So to answer your question, not yet, no. But in due time, yes. In due time. Just not yet. Alex, I've been playing Red Dead Redemption for the first time. Nice. How's that been? What are my expectations for Renegades? I would say my expectations are managed. Like, what would you say your guys' expectations are? I would say, like, you know, I'm sure it'll be, they'll show some cool stuff. I don't know, like, you know, if like how insane it'll be. Like, I feel like I'm pretty managed. Like, well, I would love to be surprised, but I would say I'm going in like relatively managed. What about yourself? Hey, Nebula. Just did my first contest raid on Destiny Rising. Nice. Very, very nice. Going back on Assassin's Creed, I haven't played and started playing Persona. Nice. I used to play Persona. Bro's about to collect all the Destiny Rising exotics by swiping the card. I don't know about collecting all of them. How many exotics even are there in Destiny Rising? That'd be the first question, right? I don't even know how many there are before we even get too ahead of ourselves on something like that. Oh my gosh. A lot to do. Less than 20? Well, that's not too crazy, I guess, when I think about it. But God knows the paywalls, some of those might be behind, right? Just God knows. Up for a promotion at work. Hope to hear today. Yo, I will be hoping that you get it. That's super, super cool. Nice. Let's go. We love hearing stuff like that. Honestly, none from my knowledge. Just an insane grind. 6 of them come from the raids. Yeah, I love that too. Can you just keep like endlessly farming the raid until like they all drop, or how does that work? So that's pretty cool though. I think that's sick. Just got my first mythic class in Destiny Rising. It's the Arc Hunter. Nice. Wonder how many mythics there are too. That'd be the other thing too. It'd be fun to do all. I think so. Gotcha. Gacha games are not my style, so I'm gonna stay away from Destiny Rising. Yeah, that's a game that, like, definitely if you're like, I'm sure it could get out of control if you let it. I'm sure. That'd be cool, Jack. I guess we'll see. I mean, we'll see what today holds. I mean, that's the big thing, right? Let's just see where today takes us, and then we'll go from there. Zella, hey. Hey, how's it going? By the way, CB, it was me and messaged you on Discord letting you know. Thank you for... Oh, well, I appreciate that. Wait. I really appreciate that, Terry. It means a lot. How else have you been, Terry? Excuse me. I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff. So much stuff. Are we finally gonna see a vault cleaning video? We'll get everything cleaned out, Scoot, once the video comes out. Once the video comes out, I'll be inclined to actually, like, really play catch up. Like I said, it's just so hard when, like, the only thing I care about is that video coming out. You should be able to keep farming, but when you use all your pinnacle tokens, you get a reduced chance at everything. Gotcha. Makes sense. The thing is, I just really want, as I'm dismantling all this Vault of Glass stuff, everything to be farmable again. I don't understand why it's not. I don't understand. That's okay. It would be fun, Scoot. It'd be very fun. Okay. Tell me you don't enjoy Dungeon Layers? So Dungeon Layers, technically, that should release today, I think, right? Or is that, like, gonna be, like, staggered in? I don't know, like, if that's, like, actually gonna be today. Really want to play the game, but the stuff in the power grind just isn't fun to me. That's fair. Hopefully, I mean, it'll be more fun at some point. I mean, we'll just see what they have to offer today, right? We'll just go from there and see what's in our future. I think that's probably the best way for us to go about it. Is it all? It's gonna be all combined or separate for what? For the D1 video, or what are we talking about? Play a match, guys. I'm gonna play one match. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go be a giant robot. Oh, the dungeon layer. Sorry. Well, if they're separate, I would assume like they're gonna probably be staggered through every single reset. Would be my guess, probably. But I guess we'll just have to see, I guess. But that'd be my guess, at least. Good old solo ops. Hey, Leon, what's good? How are you doing? Hope we get the axe. Do you guys think the axe is going to be a relic or the exotic? I mean, we did see that in the trailer. What do you guys think? Yo, Dark Cat, what's good? How are you doing? All three released today. Interesting. I wonder if getting Galrun to fall off a grapple still works. Be something. It's exotic for sure, you guys think? Exotic weapon? Okay. I mean, that'd be pretty cool, right? Be pretty sick. I guess we'll see that, right, guys? I guess we shall see. Hey, Kitsune, I'm doing well. How are you? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Exotic, DMG's been playing into the speculation. They've been playing with new frames as DLC, so an exotic axe isn't far in reach. I'd agree it's not far in reach. I know we've been wanting something similar to that for a while, right? So it would be cool. I mean, anything's possible, right? Anything's possible. All right, let's go be a robot. Raid zone for Epic Raid? Yeah. Honestly, that's been another thing that's been taking a lot of my attention too, guys. I mean, we're gonna be back in Seattle. What's today, the 9th? So the week of the 27th, I'll be there for most of the week. So I thought I was gonna be there the week before, but obviously they pushed things back. So Evan and I are getting everything for the show set up, because that is coming soon. I'm really excited for Epic Raid Zone. There's a lot of stuff to worry about with that too. Takes a lot to like get those shows up and running. I think we're gonna get a Siva gun in Ash and Iron. I mean, it'd be cool. I'm really excited though, guys. To anybody who watches Raid Zone, I appreciate it. And thanks to you for all the support on Raid Zone too. It's what's gotten us to this point. Ray, thank you for the sub. After seeing the first DP race, how long do you think this one's gonna take? I don't really know, but I hope they have some sort of like curveballs or something that make it take at least at a minimum 6 to 8 hours at a minimum. But I don't know if that's copium. I guess we'll just have to see, right? You think it's worth it? What? How long do you think it's gonna be, Scoot? Have a nice day, Cheeks. Where are my tanks? You think 12? Oh, I mean, I would love 12. I mean, bro, if we get 12, I mean, bro. But like, I just don't. I mean, if we do, I mean, I would absolutely love it. Okay. Unless we get a Verity no more than 12. I mean, wouldn't that be a curveball? Verity and Epic Raid. It might be like Vogue and the other old races, like you have an extra mode you had to beat with challenges. Yeah, I mean, it could be like that. It could be where like, you know, like old Prestige and hard modes had like extra mechanics. Also, we're getting torched, man. But yeah, it could be like that kind of extra mechanics. You know, there's so many different things it could be, right? Hey, Dark Angel, I'm doing well. How are you? What do I think the exotic mission's gonna be like? I don't know, but it'd be cool if like something that pays like homage to the Plaguelands would be very, very nice, right? Guys, we are getting destroyed. Hopefully we get a puzzle encounter. Like what do you guys think's gonna change about like Epic Raid? What do you think's gonna be different outside of it being epic? Aldwin, it's good to see you. I haven't been live much lately. It's definitely been due to working on the video, but like that will change once the video's done, which, you know, it's getting so close to being done. Like we still admittedly have a little bit more that we got to do to finish, but like we're really trying hard to shoot for a September launch, if not a very, very early October launch. That's the hope. The order of how you reach DPS will be different. New boss encounter in my team is a crazy theory. Is that the theory or is there another theory? That's crazy. Was that the crazy theory? Die. He's running. There we go. How are you doing, Zella? Not racing, but going for a contest clear. Nice. Ouch. Hey, Stanley. Hello, hello. Is he AFK? No, he's not. Nice. We're thinking that you need to clear the base 4 encounters, including final, to unlock the new boss, and we're thinking it's in the VexNet due to the voice lines of lore pieces. Interesting. So you think there'd be a new final boss? I mean, that would be epic. I would consider that epic. Raid Cyclops boss win. Ooh, a Cyclops. Be something. Are y'all doing Raid Zone next week? Well, I don't know if you heard the news, but their epic raid is not next week. It did get pushed back. So we will be doing Raid Zone, but not next week. Can you give me a break, Mr. Mech? Is he gonna fall down? No. No. We're thinking a long-range boss is the final. We'll see. We shall see. But yeah, Raid Zone is going to be September 27th. Is anybody else going to be doing it when it comes out? You think it's going to be a giant harpy, but with legs too. So basically, at that point, a big, what's that called? Wyvern chicken. I put my entire paycheck on the line for a VexNet boss Kappa. Holy. Scoop putting it all on the line. All on the line. Oh, is it sad? I just can't be bothered with any of these. Going back home. I'm going home. How dead is this playlist? Hey, Mikey, what's good? All or nothing? How many people do you think in the world are using this one right here? Like 2? 1? Maybe I might be the only one in the world. Shadows, thank you for almost 60. Thank you so much for 59. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy your 10-minute queue time just to solo a strike. That's actually wild to me how much they've like. That's just wild. Will there be downtime? I would assume so, but I don't know for sure. But oh, you know what? Glass way it is, I guess. I'm not farming Caldera. Especially not before the D1 video comes out. Not much, just packing for NYC, going this time with my sisters, so it should be a good time. Oh, that'll be fun. Nice. That's cool. Yo, Chase, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. Can't wait to go back for the Plaguelands. I've spent ridiculously long on a Siva outfit for nothing. Well, that'll be cool to go back. Do you guys think there'll be any hint of Siva today, guys? Any hint of Siva? I attempted to hit 450 in one stream with Bang on YouTube. Yeah, it would. It would definitely also destroy my brain. I'm sure it's pretty decent, D. No worries, Shadows. Have a good one. I appreciate you. At least some Siva ornaments in the past. That'd be cool. I think that I have, what's it called? Speaking of that, I think I got this one too. Let's go here for the day. Here we go. Let's do this, and then let's do like a nice maybe. Don't know if I love that. Don't know if I'm sold on that. I guess I could just do all white and then just have the red arms. Let me just do that real quick. Still kind of throwing me off though. See, being ready for the 20 straight runs with no prime just to get a prime and slot you don't need. I mean, that's pretty much the old days. I would say that's the part I'm ready for the most. Oh. Can't wait for the subathon video. Thank you. Me too. I can't wait for it, and I've been working on it. I just want to watch it all in one sitting. I want it to be available for everybody else to watch, and I'm just ready for it to be out, to be able to, like, you know, start working on other projects. When does it come out? We're shooting for an end of September launch, but, like, you know, it may be a beginning of October. We don't know yet. We'll see. We're getting really close though. We're getting very, very close. Getting very, very, very close. Just gonna be out once it's ready. Dub, what's good? But yeah, I'm excited. I want to work on new projects and stuff too, so I'm excited to be able to do that. But no new projects until D1's done. Scoot said people want a percent. It's 90. 90% from Scoot himself. 90%. I like it. We're gonna go to Axis's chamber, but that's it. It will be cool and interesting to see, like, what parts we have access to. And do you guys think it'll be a full free roam patrol space, or just like a part we get to access for, like, kind of like the Nether? Gino. Doing good, brother. Excited to head back to the Plaguelands? Me too. Hey, Black Reaper, I'm doing well. How are you? Uh-oh. You know what's crazy? I love doing fire team ops by myself. I didn't realize I was in here alone. It's fire team. Oh, man. This is essentially gutted so much of what people traditionally play. I love to have a new patrol space, but yeah, Nether, same. That's what I'm thinking. It's definitely gonna be like Nether. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I wish it wasn't what I was thinking, to be honest, but, like, man. Hear me out. Thanks for watching today's stream. Phase to Black Axis theme plays, followed by Wrath of the Machine Spring 2026. Ooh, and we could do a raid zone for Wrath of the Machine. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I'm going to patrol, by the way. I just cannot be bothered with the ops playlist right now. My Seeb has been set on the PC gaming desk since I won it. See, it's my YouTube picture icon. Oh, it is. Oh, that's so sick. I do see that. That's so cool. I'm looking at a bigger image of it now. That's so cool. And you can even see that the the subathon's up on your computer. That's so cool. I love that. That would be my contest raid finale, dude. A contest Wrath the Machine would go so hard. I would definitely have a tiny little bit of FOMO doing raid zone, but doing raid zone for Wrath the Machine would be so cool. If that was ever a thing. That'd be so, so cool. I would lose my mind. I wouldn't even be able to contain myself. I think it'll be like the Haunted Leviathan. The Haunted Leviathan. Just don't make any minus 50 damage checks. I just hate how Siva was the one, was a one-off thing pretty much after Rise of Iron and Fellwinter. It's like Bungie forgot about it. It has felt like that, but you know, today could be different. Who knows, guys? There could be curveballs. And I mean, we'll just have to wait and see, right? And you know, I could be coping really hard. I mean, I could be coping very hard, but the good thing is we're gonna find out together today. I'm excited. The plan for today is we are going to, oh, I'm contacting. The plan for today is we are going to see what Renegades holds together because, you know, there's no way I'm missing a reveal stream with you guys. Then we'll do a little bit of Ash and Iron just to see kind of how that goes. See if the exotic mission is right at reset or if that's a little bit later. We'll kind of take a look and see. And then I'm going to get back to the D1 video. Also, I think I'm going to make a tweet today making an update on kind of just the progress of the video, I think, just for people who maybe aren't watching the streams. Maybe give a Discord update too. I might just give an update in general. When is the reveal stream? There's a countdown at the top of the screen. But isn't it crazy, guys? A year ago today, we embarked on a journey to collect every single D1 exotic. That was a year ago. How was that a year ago, man? That's so crazy to me that was a year ago that we started that journey. And the video still isn't out. What a journey that's been. Good times. I know it just feels like it feels like yesterday, like in some ways, and then it also like it does feel like it's been a while too, but like in some cases it feels like it was just yesterday. I can't wait for it to be out. Same. Oh, I'm so excited for it to be out. That's why it's hard for me to do anything else, guys. Like, and I'm gonna have to manage this whenever I do like any other big projects, but like the thing about this project in particular, while we're working on it, I just cannot be bothered with anything else. I am just so solely focused on that thing, and it's all I'm invested in right now. And it's to probably a fault, to be honest, because like, you know, I admittedly haven't done as much this year. Besides, I think the big milestones this year have been like obviously Raid Zone at Bungie, and that was a really big thing for us, and I'm really excited and happy about that. So it's not like nothing's happened this year. I'm really grateful for that, but like I know I've streamed less, I know that I've done less videos and you know whatnot. It's been an all-out focus on the D1 video, so I do want to work to find a better balance next time, but this time I have no regrets. Y-Hub, thank you for 39. I appreciate it. So as well as this surprise, the GOAT is back. Yo, so good to see you, Y-Hub. Thank you for almost 40. I appreciate you. I feel like we're waiting for a game release. Like, low-key does feel like that. Like, it just feels like it's just so hard to do anything. Every exotic in D2, it goes so fast aside from the spoil farming. Yeah, it would be a lot easier to do that admittedly now than it was before. It'd be kind of interesting to see just how fast. But I just like, that's not a video I want to do really ever again, but you know, who knows? Maybe Destiny Rising. Who knows? Maybe like what? I don't know. We'll see if we ever go back to the concept. We'll just have to see. Why is that? Why, Hub? Waiting for the reveal as I play Destiny Rising. Nice. Ed, what's up, man? What's good? What's good? 20-something exotics being from raids and dungeons with the weekly lockouts. The lockouts in Destiny Rising probably stop the other exotics from dropping, right? And if they do, then like, I don't really know, like if it's even feasible. We'll have to see. I don't know. I'd have to see. Scoot. I didn't know they were dropping Renegade stuff today. Yeah, today they're going to be dropping information on it. And Ash and Iron's coming out. I think a lot of people would scoot. I don't think it would just be you, to be fair. That's something that a lot of people fall into. Nicholas says, don't forget to hit the like and the sub bell notifications for more streams. If not, thumbs down button. Thank you, Nicholas. I really appreciate that. Very kind of you. I have like 20 cases sitting there. Oh, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I've definitely spent a non-zero amount on CS cases. Yeah, it's not something admittedly I've spent any money on. Exotic Maul lightsaber and Maul ornament as the shared class ornament. That could be sick. We my lights need to see what the actual if it's the Galaxy Pools is actually for and about. Imagine Galaxy Pools is today. Would be something for sure. Might buy Hollow Knight though. Yeah, I was watching Eli play it. Anybody play Hollow Knight when it came out? Or anybody play Silk Song? The Galaxy Pools are what Tanix is slowly healing in. He'll be back in the spring. When did I lose my melee? I don't really remember that happening. Oh, I remember when it happened. It happened when I took off my helmet. That's when that happened. That's funny. That's funny. Here we go. This is, I think, a fitting helmet. I have not, Alex. Yo, Wolf, it's great to see you too. How are you doing, man? Where's our guy? Are we supposed to not hear music? No, you can hear it. Found a crazy combo on Warlock the other day. The Texac bonus works on necrotic grips, poison, so you can disorient an entire room with one melee. That's pretty cool. They just announced on my screen downtime, so there'll be downtime. Yep. Guys, we got less than an hour until we get things revealed. What do you guys expect to see from Renegades? We talked a little bit about what we expect to see from Ash and Iron. But what do you guys expect to see from the next DLC? Well, what are our expectations? Do we finally get space battles? I need a lightsaber today or I'm gonna cry. New Crucible maps, okay. It needs to be big, okay. Pod racing, alright. I expect to see some stories, some new reskin guns, and a seasonal gimmick. I think we need a little more than that. Tico, what's good, man? How are you doing? Jose, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. Matter Spark 2. This time you're a cube. Love it. Hello. Hello, hello. Chris says, I want my Millennium Falcon. That'd be sick, too. A Millennium Falcon making a return would be sick. I'm doing well, Tico. Doing well. No reason to complain. Things are good. We got Ashen Iron today. We got Renegades reveal today. Still working on the D1 video. We got the 1-year anniversary of that subathon today, and 11 years of D1, 10 years of Taken King. It's a good day today. Scoot, you said that was 36 in my inbox, right? That's what I need to do once the stream's over. That's what I'm gonna do right after this. Yo, Quasi, what's good? Lightsaber exotic, please, that changes color to your active super. That would actually be sick. That would be sick. See, senor? Perfect. Cool, cool, cool. I'll be cooking on that today. I got some writing to do. Said, I used to only play PvE. I mean, Zella's a certified Prison of Elders gamer. She's put so many different fallen archons into the prison. Hey, you must not know, Scoot. Which you should have, how much Prison Elders footage we edited. How about an old school Taken event? Unfortunately, the majority of it's gonna be solo ops, clone. At least as of now, until things somewhat shift. Speaking of Star Wars, Lego has a new Death Star. $1,000 for a Death Star? Holy. For a second, I thought you were going to start talking about Lego Star Wars. Lego Star Wars was so fun. All the Lego games were fun. Such like therapeutic like games. It's so overpriced. Honestly, I want to kind of see it now. Let me take a look and see. Lego Death Star 2025. Can you chill, please? Thank you. Oh my gosh, it's on the Lego website too. Oh, whoa. To be fair though, it does look quite intricate, but not $1,000 intricate. It is really cool how like it's like the inside of it. I didn't know it was gonna be so like, how big is it? Oh, it's really big. I see it like compared to like a person sitting next to it. It does look cool, I can't lie. I just don't think it looks $1,000 cool. 9,023 pieces for 18-plus-year-olds. Wow, yeah, 9,000 pieces. That's a few pieces. That's a few pieces. You turn around, it's flat. Interesting. Peak mom, next in game. Oh, hey. Let's go. Let's go. What evos do I have these days on? What is on? I'm like trying to evo and like all of them are like garb. Hold on a second. All right, we got. Yeah, why is this not on my hold on a second. Any guardians nearby? Local energy fields are spiking. Honestly, it's fine. I'll do it later. I got the the UCS Republic gunship. That thing sent me back like 350. Oh wow. Oh, it is taking blight. Fun. Old school. I remember back when D2 launched, speaking of like launches, since like D2's launch was almost 8 years ago, and people were killing the blights, and I feel like it's still happening. Because remember back in the day, no one knew how to actually make this heroic. And now I see all the blights dead, and I'm getting a little bit of deja vu, I can't lie. All the blights are gone. What year am I in? What year? Found my old Game Boy SP. Nice. I still have mine. I play mine pretty frequently still. Is he going to kill the other blight? No. Let the blight live. Let the blight live. Let the blight live. Bro, this is actually nostalgic. This feels like the this feels like 2017. That's funny. Reset Scooter when the stream comes on. I wonder if I Thunder Crash, if I can just get like max damage on it. Did that work? I think that did work. I might have saved it. Let's go. Tormentor. Thought they were the same time. No, it's an hour before, Scoot. Hour before. Time to lock in, sir. Tormentor and EDZ event since when? Since today. Am I just out of touch or out of touch? I mean, they've had Tormentors and EDZ since they changed the strike. Lock in on a Tuesday? On a Tuesday, Scoop. Need you to lock in. Need you to lock in, sir. I've actually only run Lake of Shadows once since it changed. Let's go. Absolute gaming you're doing. Absolute gaming. Are you starting a new character? Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Did I make a new Titan? Yeah, let's go with that. Chris, let's hit the like button, Guardians. Oh, much love. I appreciate that. Thank you. What time is the actual official downtime? Downtime. Let me take a look real quick and see. New post. Yeah, let's go like actual downtime for a quick second here. That way we can get an actual time. We can know. All right, it says downtime starts at 8:35 a.m. ends at 10 a.m. Pacific. All right, so 8:35. So we actually still have a little bit of time. I didn't realize. Don't Y-Hub. Am I missing out? Alrighty. Alright, any gamers that want a game? Let's go do something. The gamers that want a game. Sure, let's go. What's the game, gamer? That's a good question. I'll click on something. Core memory unlocked. EDZ patrol with the goat. Thanks, man. Thank you. I had fun. We gotta play more. I'm never gonna get rid of all the unstable charges of light in my inventory because of why I do the blind well. Can you just delete them, or do they just are they stuck? Is it join slash or slash join? It's slash join. Also, I need to create a space. So I forgot we're like friends on every single one of my accounts except for this one because I'm literally never on it. It's actually hilarious. Mm-mm. 44 minutes. 44 minutes. Vet. All right, Zella, let's go on a journey. Oh, not that journey. This journey. So I had to go on a journey. There is a GeoGuessr for Cyberpunk, and honestly, it's more enjoyable than Destiny 2. Though I hope that you will enjoy Ash. Oh, much love, much love. Hopefully, everybody does. I'm excited, guys. We should be seeing whatever's coming here in 42 minutes, so we'll see what's what, and we'll go from there. What do you think about dungeon layers coming out? It's kind of hard to say until I see them, but hope that they're cool. Dove, what are you thinking? Albion, what's up? What's good? What's good? What's good? Let's go. For now at least. What just happened? Are you 450 power? I'm 450 power in my heart. I did stop playing Destiny 2 because it wasn't for me anymore. I lost my love for it long. Oh, I stopped looking at the screen for a second. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh yes. What was I saying? I was saying something. I can't remember what I was saying. How did I save that? Just the power of friendship, I guess. I don't know. Brody's to update his sub count. Yeah, I do need to do that, don't I? I haven't updated the sub count since Raid Zone. I think is why we had that jump. The last sub goal, the last YouTube stream was 277,000. Now we're almost at 285. Much love, guys. Much love, much love. Guys, today is the 1-year anniversary of us starting the All Exotic Destiny 1 subathon. And that video is getting closer and closer to being done. Very, very excited. Also, the 11-year anniversary of D1. Has it really been that long? It's really been that long, and the video is probably about 90% done. 90%. Oh, it's so close, man. Oh, man. Can we just like... It has been a year though. It's been a year. Almost a year older, I know. I mean, I started that challenge at 29. I'm 30 now. I'll be 31 in roughly 2 months, which kind of blows my mind too. I feel like I just started 30. I don't know how 30's now almost 31. I don't know when that happened, but that did also happen as well. The creeping 30s, I know, and I was kind of okay with just being like 30 with the 0, but now like adding the 1 to it like really kind of hits different. Yo, Tuckus, thank you for almost 80. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Much love, man. Much love. Yeah, 31 hits a little different. I'm not gonna lie. Just turned 31 last month. Happy birthday. Be 36 tomorrow. Happy early birthday. Let's go. 30 in November. Nice. I remember that feeling. Yo, Albion with 7. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the memberships. Much love. Much love. Yeah, 31's going to hit a little different for sure. $20 in October? That's actually crazy. Oh! That's low-key crazy too, Dub, because I feel like when I met you, I was like, what, Warmind-ish time? And that would have been like... That would have been like 7 years ago. Bro, what the heck? Just starting teenage years. I remember. That's crazy. Rose, I knew Power Delta. Oh, man. Getting old is a blessing? Oh, it is. Getting old is better than the latter. That's what my mom always used to say. She's right. 1000%. I hope so. I hope we get like a Sonic anniversary. That would actually be so sick. I'm sorry. Yeah, I always have either Sonic or Nintendo music playing on the YouTube streams, especially. Either get old or you don't. Exactly. Yikes. Yikes, guys. Yikes, 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 yikes. You know what I just realized? I was like, why does this not feel as chill? It's because of the late load. I'm under 100 power. What is going on? I kind of forgot. I definitely do look forward to the D1 video being done so I can actually play. We need Sonic Adventure 3. That would be cool. Hoping we get Rasputin back. That'd be something. Rasputin's just the Death Star. Imagine. How do we feel about the Sonic 4 movie? I'm actually behind on the movies. I gotta get caught up. I've been meaning to like do like a little like Sonic movie marathon here soon because I really enjoyed the first movie. CB, it's my birthday on Thursday. I'll be 47. Happy early birthday. Let's go. That's exciting and fun. Yeah, the Sonic movies have moved fast, for sure. They definitely have. So I do wonder what the average age of your audience is. It's very spread. I mean, we have people that are, you know, under 20s. We have people that are in their 60s. It's just kind of all over the place, which I like. It's pretty cool. You got a lot of different perspectives. 47, but inside I'm 21 forever. I feel I'm just gonna stay at like I stay 29. Sonic 3 was a banger. I do gotta get like I gotta get caught up. That might be my my plan for soon. Spend some time getting caught up. The first one was really good. I really enjoyed the first one. Have I watched any anime recently? Recent animes. Have I watched anything? I was watching Kakura Basketball recently, which I was really enjoying. Still staying like, not I would say up to date with One Piece, but I like to stay about like 50 episodes behind on purpose. So I keep myself about 50 behind. What else recently? I'm trying to think. Mainly just rewatching stuff because I've been so busy. That basketball anime is so hype. It really is. Like, really, really is. I was watching it with my my nephew, and we were burning through it. I would like to see it shown. Yo, Dane, what's good? I have heard of that, Terry, yeah. So have you played Destiny Rising? Not since it actually launched, but only because I'm planning like an actual stream around it. Like, I want to do something like fun with it, like challenge-wise. So I'm like kind of patiently waiting until I finish the D1 video. Ouch. Nice, AQ. Yeah, it is dope. Yeah, I'm like 50 episodes behind, but like just because like I don't ever want to be caught up. If I was caught up, I'd be sad. I'm coming, Zella. Oh. Uh-oh. I fell again. It's okay. Been watching it in 200 episode patches. I don't spend too much on cards. Oh man. That was interesting. So tempted to try and speedrun the Rise of Iron campaign again. That'd be fun. And do it in celebration of Ash and Iron. You are still prime, Vet. Sell, I'm sorry. I'll carry on for you guys. I'm sorry. Ooh. Tropical Resort. Speaking of Sonic. Not past like the beta and alpha, Dane, but that's only because I want to plan like a fun event around it. I'm excited, Dane. Have you been? 29 minutes. Yes it is, Terry. Doing well, Dane. No reason to complain. We got Ashton Iron launch today. We got Renegades reveal today. We got it's the 1-year anniversary of the D1 subathon starting. It's the 11 year of D1, 10 year of Taken King. It's a pretty cool day today. Tolan, talk to me. So it's a dungeon. This is a dungeon. Almost time. No ammo. Vet. This is legacy content, my friends. Did I lose my hammer? Oh no, the regen is just so slow. Good lord. Nice. Sounds good. Why up? Get some rest. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. I appreciate you, my friends. 26 minutes. Alrighty. Time to slam. Very nice. Very, very nice. Uh-oh. Is it 35? It's 34. Uh-oh. About to kick us out. I gotta take us somewhere safe before they take us out of the game. It's gonna be happening really soon. It's not gonna let us finish. Yeah, we'll keep going. We'll keep pushing on. I would like to, Albion. It's just gonna depend on when the D1 video gets finished. Between that and we still have Epic Raid Zone too. There's a lot still going on. Still a lot going on. What about yourself? So I can't wait for Dungeon Layers. It's really impressive. How creative. I forgot we're repackaging the content we already bought. Oh no. Oh, looks like the Bungie stream just went live too, so I'll just go ahead and let me see what that's looking like real quick. It is about time we get ready here. I'm excited. Really hoping we see some good stuff today. It's just a countdown screen. I'll open it up here in a second. All right. Almost that time. Has anybody gotten kicked out yet? Is Renegades releasing today? No. Yo, Slide, what's up, man? How are you? I wasn't even kicked in. Can't get kicked out if you didn't get kicked in, I guess, right? So I would be hyped, but Borderlands 4 is stealing the show for you? I'm sure it is for quite a few people. Should be fun. From the D1 servers. Oh, they kicked out from D1 too. Holy. Both 1 and 2 on my end. Holy cow. Well, we haven't been kicked yet, guys, but we will be soon here in a second. Ouch. Time to get booped. That. All right. Almost that time. Did we kill the boss before we get kicked out? And that's the question. And we're off. Hey, they're all gone. Hey, some heavy. Nice. Nice. Beautiful. So we like to see ×3 and finish the boss. I got 1 tractor. And that is the end. Why am I hitting immunes? Did that not count for me? Why? Huh? What? Sure, I guess. That's a new one. It's definitely a new one. That's okay. Cool. Fun, fun, fun. All right. And there we go. Got no stacks, I see that. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter that much. Oops. What is this? I think it's the size. Like that was like the worst full screen. All right. Now let's listen to what music they have playing. I don't give anything away. Let me see if they have a YouTube version, because if they do, that's usually the better. Yeah, they do. All right, let's do that, actually. All right, let's go there real quick. GG, Zilla. Colby. All right, let's escape out of this real quick, and then let's go. We're gonna go YouTube just because sometimes the Twitch one's like kind of like finicky. All right, here we go. Cool. Osiris, what's good? What's good? What's good? All right, guys. What are we thinking from Renegades? Like, what is the expectations? What do we want to see? What are your hopes? Like, what are the ultimate like things that we're thinking we're gonna be seeing? Scoot, welcome back. Sounds good, Tuckus. Lightsaber exotics, please. Okay. Hey, pigs. Taniks with the lightsaber. Can you imagine if Taniks becomes a Jedi or a Sith? Rogue Guardians. Hey, CB, happy 1 year subathon anniversary. Oh, thank you. I can't believe it started a year ago. That's crazy to me. We got to get the video out before the 1 year anniversary of it ending. Oops. Rid of this. Start closing some of this stuff. Major update, Ashton Iron. Sergeant, what's good? How are we doing? Come on. Darth Taniks. I'm expecting lightsabers to be legendary, ergo special ammo swords, and the element of it depends on your saber's color. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Let's see. We're gonna see, Scoot. Oh, man. It's gonna be a good day. It's always cool getting to kick this stuff off with you guys. I always really enjoy it. Thank you guys for being here. It means the world. We'll see what happens. We'll also take a quick look at some of Ashen Iron when it comes out. And then after that, guys, it'll be back to the D1 video. right. I love a purple lightsaber. That'd be cool. Brendan says, happy anniversary. I watch you every time Destiny has a new DLC. You're my favorite. Yeah, thank you. That means a lot. Seriously, thank you. Happy you're here. Scoop. I agree. Purple is the best version of a lightsaber. It is dope. Feel like they might make it so lightsaber blades colors could be affected by shaders. Shaders, maybe subclass, maybe, you know, whatever. Who knows? Who knows? Kenny says, nope, y'all wrong. What does Kenny think? Red all day. No, nothing about Star Wars. Well, you will today, I guess. Mace Windu does indeed have the best lightsaber. It's gonna be a good day today. Okay, so outside of lightsabers, I do see that there's clearly a hunger for lightsabers. So let's just assume that some sort of lightsabers exist in a Star Wars DLC. Boom, right? Okay, let's just assume for a second. I know that's an insane assumption that there'll be lightsabers in a Star Wars DLC. What else? What else? What else? Imagine that's just the whole stream. It's like, we have lightsabers. Enjoy. And that's the end of the stream. We need a Death Star Hope Tower. Okay. Unique exotics. Okay. Feel like we do get other weapons. Def Mandalorian sniper. Be cool. I mean, I'd be happy with that. DLC just lightsaber. A giant Yoda raid boss. Okay. Oh, I'd love to finally go against a rogue lightbearer. That'd be sick. Yo, Graham. When are we cooking out? Pod racing would be great. Honestly, that'd be sick. Force void powers. No, Graham. No. You're trolling. Callus the Hut. When I say unique, I'm saying like something out of the box blasters than just go channels and contest raid boss and ones. I'll text you, Graham. We gotta talk. Jar Jar Binks as the dungeon boss. Chewbacca. We're gonna see, guys. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I mean, the question is too is what? Like, we do have a dungeon at some point. Is it a Star Wars themed dungeon? What do you guys think? Yeah, right. And Chris Fox gets you the job, Grim. What do you think the axe will be? It'd be cool if it's an exotic, but I guess we'll have to see. Everyone ends up on a Death Star and have to blow it up and get out before it does. That'd be cool. It'd be really cool. I just wanted to be Spaceballs, but in Destiny, so space matters first. R2D2 Ghost Shell? That would be dope. That'd be dope. Alright, Graham. Ray Jabba. Zavala tells the Guardian, I am your father. Yeah, having to escape a Death Star would actually be really sick. A Star Wars themed dungeon would be sick. Almost time, guys. I think I'm gonna go get my water real quick because we're gonna need water for this. We're gonna need water for this. Death Star Queen's Walk just sounds wild. Wild in all the best ways, though. I don't think I've ever seen you with normal-sized bottles. Drifter says, I got a bad feeling about this. We're gonna see, guys. 9 minutes, 22 seconds. Come on. Come on, Bungie. Give us something good. 10-year anniversary of Taken King 2 today, guys. So many anniversaries today. Anniversary of the subathon starting. 10 years of Taken King. 11 years of D1. Almost time, almost time. Finally use our ships, that'd be cool. Come on. Come on. Nice, Grass. TLDR, we're old, yes. D'Angelo, good to see you. Come on. 7 minutes. A PvP mode that has Dogfights like 1 mode in Battlefront 2. Lightsaber battles would be cool. A Crucible mode that's like only lightsabers allowed could be kind of funny. Even PlayStation streaming the reveal, that's cool. They normally do these days. Usually when I'm looking to find the YouTube live stream, I usually see that one, the IGN one, and the Destiny 2 one. With low gravity, that would be cool. Got a great idea for the 11-year anniversary of D1. It could be a subathon where you try to collect every D1 exotic in a single stream. For the 11-year? Did we just do that for the 10-year? We still don't even have that video out. I could never imagine doing that again. It was just too much. In all the best ways, of course, but in a way that never could happen again. Can I ban pigs? I don't think I could ever do that again. That was pretty nuts. Yeah, that was an endeavor. An endeavor that I'm glad we did, but an endeavor I could never do again. What's cracking, Steve? How are you doing today? I'm doing well, doing well. How are you? Much love, Grass. I don't think I could ever work on a video for this long ever again. Me neither. Me neither. I love that video where you show places that are a debt, like the forges and stuff, where you went with Froggy. I want to do that again with Froggy. I've just been too busy. I told Froggy about it. I met him at Guardian Con. Me and Froggy are going to do that again. Just, there's no time to right now. Right now, the only thing I have time for is the D1 video. Do it every year? Yeah, let's just do it once a year. We'll just collect the D1 exotics once a year. The GeoGuessr? No, GeoGuessr is what I did with, we did so we did that with Ace, and then we did it was like lost or forgotten locations or abandoned locations with cause I was trying to think, we've done so many different things now. Yeah, we did GeoGuessr with Ace, which we still need to do another one. We did and Froggy with abandoned locations. Those are fun videos. I want to do this again. Yeah, that was really, really nice of Bungie to do, Grass. That was really cool. But yeah, we can't do all D1 exotics every year. That would be, I think way too much of an ask on you guys to keep something alive for that long, stream-wise. That's a serious ask, by the way, like a serious ask. And then like, I just don't think I have a spare 2 months every year. To do a Destiny Rising subathon. See, I just don't know enough about like the caps and stuff yet. I need to understand the game a little better to know if that's even like feasible. I don't think I'm the one for every year. No one, none of us should. It's not. It shouldn't even ever be an expectation. That was that's not a sustainable ask. Well, I don't think there'd ever be a second video. That's cool. Even if in theory there was a second stream, there'd never be a second video. Yeah, the caps are brutal. Can like paying circumvent the caps, or the caps like locked regardless? How do they work? Are they all available, Captain Pyro? Don't swipe the card. 3 minutes, 33 seconds. Let's go. It's a trap. It do be a gacha game. It do. It do. Here we go, guys. 3 minutes. You can slightly circumvent the caps of cache, but def not an indefinite source. Gotcha. It's a trap. CVS run? Yeah, let me just run this CVS. My in-game of Destiny Rising is fishing, and that's it. Let's go. 2 minutes 40. Yeah, we'll take a look at it at some point. Scoot. Sounds like the game's not in a place where that could happen as of now, but we'll see. Oh, excuse me. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. You could be collecting all characters, Destiny Rising characters in one stream. That would be more suitable. Free to play, obviously. Well, how many are there if you pay? Or sorry, if you pay, you can just like essentially, I'm assuming just roll the dice, right? It's just like rolling the dice in the slots, essentially. Might as well just shift the category to slots. Oh, that's interesting, Captain. Zero, what's good? Feels kind of weird getting 2 DLCs a year. Yep. So this is Canvas stream. Fair, the first like 5 were easy to get. 10 as of now, 12 in 2 days. Gotcha. How hard is it to get all of those pigs? Hey, Zero, what's good? It increases by 0.1 after it rolls. You get it eventually. Yeah, it seems really dope, but for sure. All right, guys, 1 minute 11. Let's go. Everybody get locked in. Here we go. With my RNG, it'll never drop. Ever. Come on, guys. Here we go. Ooh, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. 52 seconds, guys. All right, y'all get your last second predictions in. I got both of them up, pigs. I just double keep them up so that way I get both. Much love. Old raids return, we'll see. Lightsabers, we'll see. Like, oh yeah, Wrath of the Machine is back. Imagine that. 20 seconds. Come on. It's always so fun doing these with you guys. Doing well, say what, how are you? And here we go, guys. Let me get the countdown off the screen. And let's get to work here. All right, well, it's time. Whenever they decide it's time, I guess. All right.
All right. Hey, everybody. Hey, Guardians. Welcome. My name is Dylan. I'm going to be your host today. And happy 11-year anniversary to
D1.
Destiny 1's launch. I wanted to make sure
How's
to
the
cover
audio?
that at the very top because it's kind of mind melting. 11 years of Destiny. Had no idea we'd be here. Today we have a ton to talk through, so we're going to rush through this. No, we aren't going to rush. But we have Renegades. We have some really cool stuff to talk about that's going to be coming in December. We have a wonderful update from our development team. We've been listening. We're looking at your feedback, and we actually have some plans that are coming together right now to address it since Edge of Fate launched. And then we also have, on the second half of the show, we're going to be looking at Ash and Iron. We'll have a bunch of devs on the couch. We're going to talk about the activities, the loot, and potentially a new exotic that you might have been asking about. So without further ado, Robbie, how you doing? Welcome back to the couch.
Hey, Dylan. It's great to be here. And like you were talking here in the intro, like we've got some really big changes coming based on all the feedback we've been getting from the Edge of Fate that we'll talk about right after we give a little bit of a first look at Renegades here. And that's why we got our laptops, right? There's a lot to get through, and there's a lot to talk about. So we're just going to Dylan and I are making sure we're going to get through it all. So we've been hard at work on collaborating with our friends at Lucasfilm Games to make something that is like unmistakably Star Wars, but authentically a Destiny story and experience. And so today we get to start pulling back the curtain on that.
And I'm going to embrace my inner Scarrow and ask, Robbie, is there a Vidoc?
Yeah, so you all asked for it. You're going to get it. We're about to play a Vidoc. That is our first look at the Lawless Frontier. You're stepping into a world of criminals, shady deals, with an arsenal at your disposal that you'll only be able to find within a black market here that's emerged within Seoul. And so, yeah, let's take our first look at Renegades.
All right, guys, Vidoc, this is sick.
Seeing how stunningly Star Wars it felt was electric.
I just jumped into that walker and I just annihilated the encounter.
Squeezing that trigger and feeling that blaster just go off, it was like a whole new world opened up for me.
There's something really special here that we haven't really done in Destiny before.
That ignition, that hiss, that sound.
Oh, it's like that. Okay.
It's like that. Lawless Frontier.
We begin in the shadow of a prophecy that says our end is already written. It's here we draw a line in the sand, where we start the long journey to fight our fate. In Renegades, Guardians infiltrate a criminal underworld to save a friend whose past has caught up with him and disrupt the rise of powerful new enemies. In special collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, we took inspiration from Star Wars to craft a one-of-a-kind Destiny story. Renegades redefines what an expansion can be. It brings the grit, guns, and glory of a space western to Destiny. But Renegades isn't just about power. It's about what you're willing to risk to change the future.
The folks at Lucasfilm were such great collaborators. They understood that in order for this to work, we had to find where the Venn diagram of our two stories meet. Themes of underdogs rising up against something much larger than themselves. Themes of hope. Those little places in that Venn diagram were the ones that really helped us find the story that we want to tell together.
If you look at Star Wars and you look at Destiny, you can kind of see that parallel that exists. So for instance, our Dredgen, they're our Sith.
Pretty Sithy.
Yeah, and then you've got the Barrett Imperium, and they are very, very Empire-like.
Yes.
They have a huge appetite for expansion.
I think of the Praxic Order. There are Jedi in this release, and they are very focused on order and law and understanding that there is a binary in our universe of good and evil. We get to poke at that a little bit in a way that suits our story and our world, while still feeling very much like the inspiration that we're calling from. Edge of Fate leaves us with a really big pass forward into the future. We know of this prophecy now that tells us that we need to bind the Nine or we face extinction. And Drifter was there on Kepler. He saw all of this.
Not running from this one.
Drifter is convinced that there's a connection between the Nine and the rise of this new faction, the Barrent Imperium. He sees them rising at an unnaturally fast rate and is insistent that there's a problem. But the Vanguard isn't listening. They're insisting that he needs to stand down.
The cool thing about this criminal underworld is you and Drifter and your crew, you come in at the bottom, and at the top, there's the Barrent Imperium. You need to work with all these crooked criminal syndicates in between, earning your power, building up the notoriety, getting the gear that you need to take down that powerful Imperium at the top.
There's a weapon that the Barrent Imperium have made, and we need to be the ones to destroy it. And we're not going to be able to do that unless we work with exactly the kind of people that we normally fight. So we're going to head out to the lawless frontier, and one job at a time, we're going to take down the Imperium.
The lawless frontier is filled with big, chaotic, cooperative activities. You're gonna choose the job, you're gonna choose which renegade abilities you're gonna take into those jobs, and then you're gonna drop into the action with your team, smash up those objectives, get as many riches and treasures as you can, and then get out or die trying.
To do that, you're gonna go to the Lost Frontier holo map. You'll see Mars, Europa, and Venus with swamps that are very reminiscent of Dagobah. There's some hints of Hoth in Europa, right?
Yeah.
For fans of both Star Wars and Destiny, like Mars, which is some pits that are very reminiscent of Sarlacc pits, and you don't want to fall into them, you'll die.
These are Destiny locations. It's just we're taking inspiration from some of these iconic places in Star Wars.
Let's say we go to Mars, and you're gonna pick a bounty hunting job for the Fallen to take out some Cabal. And then you either matchmake with people online, you take your crew with you, you can play solo. Every time you drop in, you might be in a different location on the map. Your objectives are gonna be a little different each time, and it also might be a different time of day, so there's a lot of variety and richness within these activities as we want them to be highly replayable. Along the way, we're gonna throw a bunch of curveballs. You might run into a missile tower that's trying to take you out from halfway across the map. And you have to like divert and take it out, and you get some extra credits out of that. Defeat your boss, get to the exfil with whatever time you've got left. Call your ship in. All hell drops in on your head from the Cabal. Your ship flies in. You hop aboard and you've got to exfil.
Over the course of the campaign and deep into the post-game of Renegades, you're going to be unlocking and earning a bunch of different Renegade abilities.
We've got things like airstrikes, Cabal drop pods, vehicles like the Cabal walkers, interceptors, swoop bikes, turrets.
Lots of vehicles.
We've got 9 abilities, 7 upgrades. There's a ton of stuff that you can bring in and just change how things play.
It's like a tech tree of options.
It's like a whole tree of options across support, defensive, and offensive abilities. So the player's going to have a lot to play with here.
I love that
The
noise.
Lost Frontier isn't just about raw power. It's about influence. Shady backroom deals, working for these powerful syndicates and against them at different times. And all of this takes place at the heart of the criminal underworld and Tharsis Outpost.
Hub of the underworld.
The Vanguard have been preoccupied. They've been off saving the world, and they haven't been looking at Tharsis. It's changed a lot since the last time we were there.
It's now this thriving black market, this criminal underworld. Tharsis Junction became Tharsis Outpost. If you have an unsavory job that you need done, you can find it at Tharsis Outpost.
Tharsis Outpost feels appropriate for both Star Wars and for us. When we looked at Mos Eisley as inspiration, we knew that we could play in that playground in a really fun way. From the ghosts that you'll see floating around to one Elixni with all 4 of his Elixni arms shaking up drinks. We took that inspiration and we found the Destiny spin on it. Criminal syndicates have moved in.
You're working with the syndicates. Cool. You are building your notoriety with them.
The 3 different syndicates that we created, we're going to be dealing with. The Pikers are Elixni. They're kind of like an anarchist biker gang. Unlike other Elixni, they're atheists. They don't worship machines. They follow relics. We've also got the Totality Division, a subsect of the Barrent Imperium. They're run by Scions, and their enforcer Rao is going to be the leader of this group. And we've got Tharsis Reformation. They are a breakaway group from Maya's Vex. They're starting to think for themselves and figure out what it means to be an individual.
They're starting to do crime. They're wearing clothes.
Crime and wearing clothes are what all individuals do.
So what is
we need to have new people to fight and new people to root for. And this was our opportunity.
But the heart of the Renegade fantasy is not just surviving the lawless frontier. It's garnering influence and building your power so that you can bend it to your will.
In the end game, we get the best weapons, the best armor, the coolest exclusive cosmetics. You're gonna need to work with the syndicates to increase your notoriety by completing jobs successfully, alone or with a crew, and then doing so you'll unlock our highest risk, highest reward jobs, and at the same time you're gonna have the ability to do a special job that'll take you off planet to the dungeon.
Oh, you say dungeon? Hold on guys, hold.
And you'll also unlock Invasion.
That's right, Invasion is back. But this doesn't work like Gambit. It's opt-in. The invader has some initiative when Invasion begins. This is more strategic.
You scan the battlefield, and you're like, okay, is this the right time for me to take the shot?
Gambit?
And what's the right tool for me to do it? Do I use an airstrike or a vehicle? Do I use a Cabal Walker?
Just watch out for that double cross.
Yeah.
Oh. Star Wars Gambit?
Renegades marks the Guardian's descent into a criminal underworld. A world of shadows and syndicates, where your light and your choices will cut a path forward. You'll fight dirty, break the rules, and build a hardened crew that can take on any job, standing up to the most ruthless syndicates in the system. Even in the darkest corners of this world, there's still a glimmer of hope. Guardians will have to find their own version of balance between loyalty and survival, between power and purpose. Because there's more at play than credits and contracts. Forces are on the move, ones that see you not just as a player, but as a piece on the board. To change the future, you'll have to become the one thing they never saw coming.
Start the engines. Take off as soon as you can.
Oh. The yellow saber? What is this, episode 10?
All right, welcome back. Sorry, I love Vidocs. I gotta stop looking at chat. Let's get the show on the road. So pre-orders for the new Renegade Standard Edition start right now. And we actually have some added bonuses. Even if you pre-ordered the, what do we got? Year of Prophecy Edition, we have 2 additional cosmetics that are going live today with the patch. The Starside Introduction Emblem and a new exotic ship, which we call the Renegade Leader. You're gonna see it on the screen right now, and I'm gonna ask a silly question. What are we looking at?
I mean, I think we're kind of looking at something that looks like an X-Wing here a little bit, maybe a little red leader action. So, I mean, this is one of our homages, right? That's the team had a lot of fun with. So we wanted to build like an iconic ship, Dylan, that kicked off the road to Renegades here over the next few months. And what's cool about this is you're actually going to see your ship, whatever ship you have equipped, that's going to be flying by when you deploy your Renegade abilities in the Lawless Frontier. And also, you're going to be using your ship to go between different areas within the Plaguelands here in the Reclaim activity that's launching today as well.
Awesome.
Wait,
so
what?
With pre-orders talked about, let's dive into the Vidoc. Robbie, where we start?
Yeah, so I think it's like probably best. There's so much like to do a really kind of quick overview of what we looked at here. So Renegades thrust you and your crew into the heart of a lawless frontier that's emerged around Mars, Europa, and Venus, all new locations across those places. And you're trying to keep up with Drifter, ultimately, who's chasing startling visions of calamity and rumors of a powerful new Cabal faction that's rising, the Barren Imperium. That Imperium's installed themselves as top dog in the criminal underworld, and Drifter's convinced that the Nine is involved with the Imperium's rapid growth. It wouldn't be the first time the Nine have meddled in the background and done some crazy things with Cabal-related enemies. Anyway, so to deal with the Imperium, you're going to take on the role of a renegade. As a Guardian, you're going to smuggle, sabotage, bounty hunt your way to the top of the lawless frontier, and that means you're going to be working with the shady syndicates to build your influence within Tharsis. But ultimately, like, this is for the right reason. You're being the bad guy to do the right thing because you can't really ignore this prophecy of extinction that showed up at the end of Edge of Fate. Yeah.
So, I mean, you mentioned Drifter. We have a pretty stellar cast here, and there was a new character that we showed off in there.
Yeah, we showed one of our new characters. That's a new member of your crew who comes from the Praxic Order, actually. And they've been tasked with tracking down reports of dredging activity across the lawless frontier. And they've also been tasked with keeping an eye on Drifter because he's been seeing and saying some crazy stuff lately. And this is all being done in defiance of the Vanguard, so this Praxic Order is kind of here to kind of be oversight of everything that's happening. We've got a bunch of new villains, too, alongside the criminal syndicates and their bosses, and we just don't want to spoil too much right now. We're going to have more on the story closer to launch.
All right, so we've got smuggling, sabotaging, bounty hunting, wearing clothes, doing crime.
It's important.
Let's talk about the gameplay.
Yeah, so being an individual means crimes and clothes. We've established that.
Crimes and clothes.
So one thing to make sure is clear here, in the campaign that has a bunch of story missions, it's going to introduce you to also the jobs that you'll be taking.
The Cabal do look sick.
In addition to those story missions within the lawless frontier. So you'll be kind of climbing the ranks of the criminal underworld here because the syndicates are not going to trust you out the gate. You kind of have to garner influence with them before they're going to help you out in dealing with the Imperium. And so then at the conclusion of the campaign, once that Imperium's chokehold is kind of loosened on Tharsis and the lawless frontier, you unintentionally kick off a turf war between the three syndicates because now they're all vying for power because you've kind of toppled the top dog of their power hierarchy. Yeah.
And so let's talk about this. In December, the Lawless Frontier is coming. It's not just like a concept. It's an activity.
Yeah, and I know we're showing something on screen right now that is when you go through this daily ritual of dealing with contested territory, you'll be able to target the syndicate you want to kind of take down in that moment. But ultimately, the Lawless Frontier is a new activity where you'll be carrying out a variety of those missions, those smuggle, bounty hunt, sabotaging. I think you kind of can tell what they're going to be all about just with the name of them. And this is you just partnering with and against the syndicates. And so it's fast, it's tactical, and it's going to throw a ton of enemies and a variety of objectives within each of these jobs at your fire team in new locations across Mars, Europa, and Venus. This is all about big, chaotic co-op action within the Lawless Frontier. Yeah.
Cool. And then when you're working with the syndicates, I expect to be paid when I take on a job. What are they going to be giving us?
Every criminal does.
Yeah,
right. You know what I mean? So, one thing just to talk about at the top, because Tom and I are really excited about this, the creative lead on Renegades. The Cabal have been dropping pods on your head for 8 years now, something like that. And so with one of our Renegade abilities, we kind of get to turn the table on the Cabal and drop one on them. It also supplies you some ammo and stuff too, some nice convenience there. But the campaign ultimately introduce you to a number of these abilities. And the turf war, you'll actually choose which syndicates you want to pledge to in order to unlock more abilities and a bigger suite of upgrades. Also, depending on which syndicate you're pledged to, there will be other bonuses and weekly shipments coming into Tharsis as well that you get to take advantage of. And so one thing I want to note too is that all of these Renegade abilities that we're talking about in the Vidoc, they're purely additive to your subclass abilities. The Renegade abilities do not override any of your other Guardian abilities. So your super, your melee, your grenade, that's all at your disposal on top of these Renegade abilities. We really wanted to lean into the idea of this fantasy of you working with your crew and the various roles you could play within the Lawless Frontiers of all these different type of jobs that you're going to be doing.
Awesome. And then I have to give a shout out to James Sy. He's frankly one of the biggest Star Wars nerds I've ever met in my life. But he was talking about the blaster and that feel the first time he shot it. Let's talk about him.
Yeah, I love that blaster, and because my personal joke is it's like Forerunner at home. It's kind of like a legendary version of that exotic, and it just feels fucking incredible. Oh, sorry, it feels incredible. Excuse me, for kids at home. So we're gonna have a weapons deep dive close to launch. I know I keep saying that. There's a ton of the Vidoc. There's even more to be talking about in the next few months. But what we can say about blasters right now is they're new, powerful weapons in your arsenal, and they actually draw ammo straight from your reserves, Dylan. And so the mechanic of this is basically heating up the gun and then venting it out. So no reloading technically, But since you have to like charge up heat and you have to think about overheating, it's a whole mechanic and has its own special reload associated with it. And so it's going to be all about finding like the rhythm of pace and battle between building up heat and venting it. It's really fun to play around with, and the team is really honing in on something like that feels really special and new. It's cool.
All right.
It's cool, yeah.
So we're not going to go too deep on campaign because spoilers. We want to let players discover that. Yeah. We've talked about the Lawless Frontier, but one of the components is invasions.
Oh yeah. So you're going to unlock invasion as part of that turf war we've been talking about, and the syndicates are like reaching out to you, and they're giving you contracts to play Hitman against other Guardian crews. So it's 1 versus 3. It's you versus a Guardian crew on the Lawless Frontier. And like we said in the Vidoc, invasion is 100% opt-in for both the invaders and the defending fire team crew. But don't worry, because all of the difficulty modes, there's always an option that is available to you if you don't want to engage in invasion. Yeah, we wanted to make sure that, because like even though some people love that PvE chocolate mixing with that PvP peanut butter, we wanted to make sure that if you didn't want to do that, there's always an option for you to do something else within the Lawless Frontier.
And then if you do opt in, though, there's more rewards or incentive, right?
I mean, yeah, you're like asking, you're basically saying, hey, fire team, I'm open to having another Guardian come and wreck shop and mess my day up, right? And so you're taking a higher risk, so therefore there's a chance of higher reward depending on how you handle that, right?
Cool. Yeah, I mean, so that covers gameplay effectively. We do have a dungeon. We showed a little tease, but again, no spoilers. We'll let you discover that on day one. Let's talk about the last thing that players may have seen, or the first thing, honestly. We saw chat blown up. Let's talk about the saber.
Right. So, yeah, this is Destiny's homage, right? It's our love letter to the Star Wars lightsaber. And we're calling it the Praxic Blade. Again, we'll be sharing a whole lot more closer to launch. I'm really sorry. I feel like a parrot right now just saying the same thing. But what I can say is that the Praxic Blade is going to be highly customizable in both gameplay and visuals. And so there's going to be a ton of parts and components that you'll be chasing and discovering throughout the Lawless Frontier, within the turf war, within the dungeon itself. And this is all about kind of making the Praxic Blade your own. And you saw it in the Vidoc, but the blade really does feel truly exotic right now. You can do things with it that no other weapon can do in Destiny, and I really can't wait till players get their hands on it.
It feels truly exotic.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, that's it for Renegades. We have 2 more big subjects to go through today, so thanks for running us through that.
Of course.
Our next section is going to be all about quality of life. It's going to be about a lot of the feedback that we've been seeing in the live game since Edge of Fate launched, and then after that, we'll be talking about Ash and Iron with another cast of devs to talk about a bunch of cool stuff. So, ultimately, we have quite a lot coming over the next few months. We're going to be talking about a bunch of high-level goals, objectives, some of our philosophy. We do not have a roadmap today, but we will have a roadmap in the next few weeks outlining our road to Renegades, which I've been calling it selfishly. So we'll figure out a fancier name for it at some point, but let's dive in. I think the first thing that I want to talk about here, let me get this up. I mean, ultimately, this feels like we're having a mini community summit on stream. But let's talk about rewards. Let's talk about the portal. Let's talk about power. Let's talk about the climb and the feedback that we've been seeing.
Yeah, so to do a little bit more table setting and framing here, like we said at the top of the stream, we've been taking a lot of this feedback to heart, right? We've been listening very intently. We've been looking at our data, and Dylan, we know we need to make some changes, right? And so this is what this whole next section is going to be about. We're going to talk about a ton of stuff. Some of it, a little bit of it is going to come from Ash and Iron, a lot more in Renegades, and then even more in the future. And so coming back to the power climb, we want it to be faster, we want it to have improved rewards, and we really want it to highlight new and aspirational activities when Renegades launches. And so that means looking at the Renegades campaign and the Renegades jobs and the Lawless Frontier and the activities you do there, and making sure that they both feel like great sources of seasonal power. We know with the Edge of Fate, after you completed the campaign on Kepler, that there's a bunch of cool stuff to do and some rewards to get, but it didn't fit into the seasonal power game, right? It didn't feel like it was a viable path. And so these big chaotic fire team based jobs that we've built and all that variety we're pouring into it is going to be this engine to climb seasonal power. If you're just loving that activity, you're going to be able to spend an enormous amount of time there.
Yeah, and you touched on aspirational content. So when we look at it, you're doing the power climb, but you're looking at the end game, and our raids and dungeons are a part of that.
Yes, they are. So we are making sure here, there's 2 approaches we're taking and a bunch of work that's going to come out of it. So our focus initially here is going to be on the new raid and dungeon content in this conversation. So that is Desert Perpetual, the Epic Raid here in a couple weeks, and then the dungeon releasing with Ash and Iron.
Epic Raid.
And so we want to make sure that those are more dependable sources of power, both from weekly challenges, some of which that are going to happen in Ash and Iron, but then also we're going to be looking at the power drops that come when you're completing encounters and looking to see if we can adjust those and juice them up a little bit. The other big area, because what we're talking about when we say aspiration is like in-game. You're doing an in-game thing. I should be rewarded for that. So with the launch of the Epic Raid for the Desert Perpetual and Epic Raid and then the dungeon afterwards, we're going to make all drops, the base drops you earn in that content, tier 3. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's ultimately attesting to like players got through some of the power grind, they went into the raid and they were seeing tier 1, tier 2 drops, and that didn't feel like endgame loot.
It did not.
We're making this tier 3 is the baseline, but then you can build up to tier 4 and tier 5 as you add more challenge, add more difficulty.
Yeah, and I think we hit on it, but I just want to make sure. We talked about improved rewards right around some of the newer content that is coming. This effort, though, is also being applied across the portal itself. And so, Dylan, I know you and I have talked about it a bunch. You know, we talked about solo ops, right? You mentioned Caldera.
Yeah, let's talk about variety in the portal and more reasons or more ways to play.
Yeah, exactly. And part of that theory right here is just like that thinking is we just have to improve the rewards, right? And so a lot of what we're doing is going to be about bringing the baseline of the reward experience with Renegades up to that closer
Epic
to that
Raid
solo
being
ops
lower
experience, and also really
I think even
incentivize
tier
playing in
4
fire
might
teams
be
more
kind of
because,
tough.
Hey, we know Destiny's feeling
Tier 3 for Epic
right
Raid
now,
feels a little lower. Am I tripping?
Right, and so we want to do a much. We know we need to do a much better job at that. The other
just to go into that example, like we're talking about Caldera, it's a solo op activity, and players feel it is the most viable path to power. So a social game like Destiny, it is a problem where you feel like you should be playing alone for all the reasons. It's like, hey, sorry friends, you want to play Raid, you want to play something else? Sorry, I'm going to go into Caldera and play alone.
Yeah.
We want to address that. We want to make sure Destiny is social, fun to play with friends, while still maintaining, hey, as a solo player, you can absolutely hop in, but we aren't going to make you feel worse. So example there too, we said, hey, we're going to tone down Caldera and solo ops. We're actually reverting that. We had announced it, we're taking that back, and as you said, that's the new benchmark. We're going to raise things up to feel like Caldera and feel rewarding like solo ops.
Yeah, and we've already talked about that. We're going to do some of that in Ash and Iron. One of the other things we're looking at doing in Ash and Iron right now is taking our bonus engrams and having them just more consistently award power deeper into the climb and adjusting that. We're also, this is a good segue, I think, kind of into our next area where we can talk more about reworks we're going to be doing within the game and some changes we're making. So the other thing we're going to be doing with bonus engrams when Renegades launches is they're going to feed more into a weekly ritual. You know, a thing that you know when it launches, there's a bunch of stuff to do that's going to accelerate you into power climb.
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about the effectively weekly reset, curated activities from Bungie, so you have a moment each week of, let's hop into Raid Night, let's do Grandmasters, things like that.
Yeah, so the thing you're speaking to, Dylan, the thing we talk about a lot is like, yeah, Clan Night, Raid Night, right? We got to get that feeling of hey, I log in on Tuesday and there's just like a bunch of stuff to look forward to. And so a few ways we're going to do that is one with a new system that we're calling Vanguard orders that comes out in Renegades. So Vanguard orders are actually this like new objective system where you're going to be, and we should have a mock-up on screen right now. It looks like our monitor isn't showing the exact right thing just for our place in the studio, so I'm just going to assume it's working. And so within these Vanguard orders, you're going to have all these different objectives that you can do, and you don't have to pick these up like bounties, right? These are things that will just be automatically granted to you when you log into the portal. And then what's really cool about these is that they pull some of that like Destiny 1 bounty vibe, where as you complete an order on the left-hand side of the screen of this mock-up here, you will actually roll. You can roll on higher tier orders, like a legendary order that will give you consistent rewards, or an exotic tier order that can give you exotic tier rewards. And so this is all about just creating a bunch more like little moments of variety within the portal and these different little objectives that you can do. We already touched on bonus engrams a little bit and how we're going to be reworking those even more with Renegades launches to feed into that idea of like, look at all these things in the portal. I know if I go and gobble up all the green engrams, I'm accelerating on my power climb, and that's much easier and clearer for players to understand. But the other place that we've been getting a ton of feedback on, and we're going to be making changes to, is the weekly conquests, basically. So right now, we have the concept of the conquest as a milestone on your seasonal power journey, and it gives you like a massive, like big dump of rewards. We are going to be making those making it repeatable, but then there's going to be a weekly reward for them. There's no way for us, honestly, to balance the crazy amount of rewards you get from the milestones, but we're going to make sure we incentivize them and create a weekly version as
and we actually have a change going live today to make conquests repeatable, but the rewards component is what we need to focus on for a future update.
Yeah, and Dylan, you and I were talking about this a bunch over the last couple of days. Is like we want to get back to that, we want to get conquest closer to that GM feeling, to that Grandmaster Nightfall feeling of the past, and that's kind of like our little North Star for that.
Yep.
The other big thing, too, that we've been listening to feedback on and we're moving really, really fast on right now is getting weekly legacy raid and dungeon content as like a tunnel from the portal to that.
Exotics,
so to set expectations here with Renegades, this is going to first come in the form of, hey, reasons to play this content, to do like weekly challenges and earn powerful rewards.
Farmables.
Right? Again, we want this weekly reset. We want you to clearly know when you log in, here's a bunch of stuff to look forward to play with your friends and others. The reason I have to set expectations, though, is like we hear the feedback about wanting the gear reprised from raids and dungeons. Dylan, if we could just like flip a switch and make that happen, I think we'd be more than happy to do that. But it's just not that simple. There's a bunch of work that goes into actually creating the new gear and the gear tiers, and so we are going to be looking to make the reward experience of Legacy and Raid dungeons better as time goes on. Our first focus is making it fit into that weekly reset and into that power climb.
Yeah. And we have our first step today with dungeon lairs. In the portal, there are going to be three encounters coming from Legacy dungeon content. You can get power bumps from those. You can get portal gear from those, but we hear the feedback on general rewards.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. We're gonna be looking to add more to this, like what this weekly ritual feels like. These are the areas we are targeting initially here for Renegades.
All right, so let's move on to our final two subjects. Really are centered around sandbox.
Yeah.
First of which is going to be build crafting, and then the second is around just our general approach to balance. So we have another list here of. Honestly, we've been getting a ton of feedback around featured gear. We've been getting feedback around like legendary weapon tiering. What are we changing?
Yeah, so this whole space is about expanding build crafting and gear chase. And we hear y'all. Like, we hear that featured gear is far too restrictive for how you're playing the game right now. And so one of the big changes we're making is all exotic weapons and armor are going to be featured gear starting in Renegades. So the class items, your prismatic builds, they're back on the table. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You're not having to think about what exotic you put on. It's all about what build you want to craft, right? The other thing that we've been listening to a lot when it comes to the gear chase is like, hey, you might earn a tier 1, 2, or 3 weapon, a roll of a weapon you really love, your personal god roll, or the community saying this is a god roll. And you're looking at that and you're like, man, it's cool, but like it's not that top tier, right? And so in Shadow and Order, which is our major update coming after Renegades, you're going to be able to enhance the tier of your legendary weapons all the way from tier 1 to tier 5 with a new currency and a new feature that we're building for those. Again, this is all about expanding that gear chase.
Yeah. And before we get ahead of ourselves, like as a player, and I'm guessing in chat, people are saying, oh, so I should be keeping my tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 weapons. Where am I going to put these? What's going on with vault space?
Yeah, so with Renegades, we are going to give you more vault space. That is the thing we're going to be doing. And also the team is working on a pretty big update to improve the sorting and filtering of just using your vault in-game as well.
Yeah, we'll have many more details in the coming weeks and months when we get this roadmap together. But our final note in this section before we go to balance is the portal scoring.
Yes, yeah. So right now with the featured and new gear, there is just an intrinsic bonus that you get for wearing that gear. I guess it's extrinsic because we're asking you to put it on. But anyway, if you have it on, you get a score bonus in the portal, which means you're not only thinking about like activity customization, your build, but also now you have to think about the score too, and like, should I wear this or not in order to chase the high score? And for the vast majority of the experiences in the portal, we think that's just too much complexity right now. And so we are sunsetting that idea. And so again, this is going to drastically open up the space for you to basically use whatever you want in the vast majority of things you play inside of the portal when you're chasing gear and doing that power climb. Yeah.
And a North Star for this, when y'all were talking about it, we've had a ton of conversations with the dev team, is like, there's a lot of feeling of I'm playing Destiny the wrong way, and this was contributing to it because I had to think, oh, if I put this armor on, it's wrong. this helps that out and gets you into the fun faster.
Yes.
So.
And then, like, we do believe and see a space for ways to highlight gear and exotics and things like that. You know, stuff we've done with the artifact for a while now. We want it to be part of the game because I think, you know, pushing people off of the super hot stuff is really healthy sometimes to just have more fun and experiment with things. But we know that we need to find ways to make this feel like a bonus and more excitement to do it versus what we currently have now, which is why we're making these changes.
Awesome. Yeah, and then our last section here for quality of life, let's talk about sandbox balance. Y'all have been really taking a lot of the feedback to heart since the announce of quite a few nerfs and some balancing, and you have some new approaches to philosophy when it comes to this.
Yeah, so at the top here, one of the things we're doing is we're upgrading our internal process for kind of how we evaluate our buff and nerf policies and also the timing of which when we go out and do those. And so a big part of that here through Renegade's launch is going to be non-critical balance changes are on pause right now. And so this is partially in reaction to obviously some of the sentiment around some of the changes we're making, but it's giving time for us to make sure that when we do start to do more balance updates a little more frequently again, we communicate honestly. We just need to do a better job about communicating about why we're changing something and some of the intent behind it. And the reason I speak about this, yeah, because you asked me this a couple times in our rehearsal, Dylan. It's like, what does non-critical mean? Sorry, I'm taking your words here.
No.
I'm just on a roll. We really want to make sure that we're still making balance changes, or, you know, if we have to ban something for that epic raid race or the dungeon race that's going to happen with Renegades, right? The quality of that experience is incredibly important to us, and we know it's incredibly important to y'all. And so, again, we're putting a pause on nerfs and balance changes for now, but if we really need to change something because it's critical for those upcoming events, we'll make changes.
Yeah. And ultimately, it's like, there's some things where you watch somebody go on a Titan and kill a raid boss in 2 punches, like, that's critical. That needs to be toned down or balanced around. But other things, like, we actually have a list here of, we announced some tuning changes or nerfs that we're going to be reverting. Last week we were talking about Grand Overture and Queenbreaker.
Yeah.
We're reverting the changes there.
Yes.
And then we had some reworks to exotics like Stronghold, Chromatic Fire. We're going to be reverting those. And then as a part of this new initiative where we're looking at our philosophy, reevaluating how we do these things, we'll be looking how we approach it and how we communicate it.
Yes.
So
exactly.
Cool. And then final note to end on a high, honestly, like, we've been talking about nerfs and all that. Let's talk about buffs.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So we've got some buffs. We've been working with the gameplay team around supers and subclasses that are going to be coming, some with Ash and Iron here in October, but then also in December with Renegades. And I think you've been talking with them a little more closely, actually, in the last 24 hours.
Yeah. Big thank you to Ben Womack, Eric Smith, Sandbox team. A couple notes, like, we saw a thread where folks were saying, hey, the original 3 supers that launched with Destiny 11 years ago, happy birthday.
Yeah.
They feel a bit undertuned. And I saw a note where it's like, Ward of Dawn, Titan Bubble, that needs to be brought up. Golden Gun. I know Warlocks are getting some abilities changes too.
Turrets.
So
turrets changes coming very soon.
Yep. And grenades and other things too outside of turrets. So we will have a full list over the coming weeks. And honestly, it may build. We need to get our roadmap together so we know exactly which hot fixes, updates they're going to be rolling out in. But yeah, we'll be as transparent as possible with you. So to really end it and get into the awesome Ash and Iron content, thank you again to everybody that's been giving us feedback. Thank you to everybody that's been playing and diving into all the changes. We know some need work, and we're going to be doing that. We've been listening, and now we're getting through the planning stages, and we're executing on a bunch of changes over the next few updates and beyond Renegades. So, Robbie, thank you for joining us. As we're going into Ash and Iron, we got to get the couch full of new devs. So, yeah. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. And yeah, we're listening, and we're going to keep responding to the feedback. So thank you all so much. And yeah, let's get some more people on the couch. I've been talking too much.
Yeah, you brought up Vidoc. We have a trailer for Ash and roll.
Let's do it.
All right. Is this what we've seen, or is this going to be a new one?
The Conductor's forces are rampant in the Plaguelands. We're sending you in to investigate and take action. Be ready for anything.
Next assault point.
This was the trailer from the other day. I want to see whatever that was, going into whatever that was. And this exotic mission.
Make every shot count, my friend. It's good to carry a gun. Better to have gun carry you.
Stay in the
Something
fight.
about the wall of the Plaguelands, guys.
We're almost home.
That thing's sick, though. Let's pray it's an exotic.
All right, welcome back. In about 20 minutes, the content from that trailer is going live. Let's talk about Ash and Iron. We have a bunch of really cool stuff coming with a new activity called Reclaim. We have a new introductory activity that's going to be giving you some insight into the narrative. We also have an exotic mission coming in October. Team's finishing up on that, and we're super excited for the weapon that's associated with that. And we actually have some updates to recurring events like Iron Banner, Arms Week, Festival of the Lost, and more. So without further ado, hello, welcome to our couch, wonderful developers. Some of you have been here before, but Noah, first on the couch, this is your first time.
Yeah, no, I'm super happy to be here.
Yeah,
I almost
welcome.
wish we didn't know
for
it was
folks
coming
to
then,
learn
but
who you are.
they needed it for
Who are
marketing.
you? What do you do? What's your title?
Yeah, my name's Noah Pearson. I'm an associate sandbox designer here at Bungie. While my title is like officially working on the armor team, I do work in exotic armor from time to time, but you find me more commonly working on the seasonal artifacts, so like the one for Heresy, the current one for Season of Reclamation. Both those are mine. But I've also branched out and I've gotten to do a pretty cool exotic weapon in this release as well.
Awesome. Next on the couch, Jerome, welcome back.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Yeah, really quick, let's get a summary. Who are you? What do you do?
I'm Jerome. I'm a narrative lead, so we do the lore, we do the dialogue, we do the cutscenes, and we plan the overall story for Destiny 2.
Awesome. Last but not least, Clayton. Welcome back. I believe you were last here for Revenant and Into the Light.
Yep.
Yeah. For folks that may have missed out on those streams, who are you? What do you do?
Yeah, so I'm a design lead here for the activities and events area on Destiny 2, and in the past I've been an activity designer or feature owner for activities like Onslaught or Coil or Seraph Shield. So it's been really fun getting my hands dirty in different types of activities and bringing those experiences to the players.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much. So as we're diving through some stuff, we already have gameplay rolling. This is our new activity, Reclaim. But Jerome, let's talk about narrative. How are things kicking off?
For sure. Well, Maya Sundaresh, the conductor, has somewhat overextended herself on Kepler during the events of Edge of Fate. And she foolishly tried to meddle in the affairs of the Nine and essentially assassinated 3 of the 9, which is the 3 of Earth.
3 being a single entity, right?
Yes, exactly. And that's going to have huge knock-on effects for the people of Earth in physics and chemistry, and we'll hear a lot more about that in Renegades. But for now, Maya is somewhat depleted, right? And she is starting to lose control over her collective. She's starting to bleed individuals at the edges of her collective, and those are the pants-wearing, poker-playing Vex that you saw.
Crime. Yeah.
Exactly. And so she needs to reassert control over her collective. And in order to do that, she needs a signal boost to maximize the power of her waning Echo of Command. And the best tool for that job is, of course, Golden Age tech. And the best place to find Golden Age tech is in the Vanguard Vault, which is why Ash and Iron begins with a defense of the tower from a smash and grab by Maya's forces, both Vex and conscripted Cabal, which you'll learn more about during the season. But that's going to be a start, but not sufficient for her plans. So she will need a fully functional Warsat network to really expand her reach. And there's only one place where you can find that, and that's in the Plaguelands, which is where most of Ash and Iron takes place.
Awesome. So speaking of the smash and grab, when players first sign in for Ash and Iron, they're going to see a node that they can launch for the introductory mission. It's not auto-launched. You're going to select it, jump in when you're ready. But after that, you'll hop into Reclaim. Those are going to be some new activities. And Clayton, let's get a quick overview. What are players seeing on the screen?
Yeah, so Reclaim is our new 3-player activity. comes with 3 different variants. It has players, like Jerome was saying, going into the Plaguelands, stopping Maya's forces from taking Golden Age tech and reclaiming those areas, those territories. And so you notice that there's a lack of Fallen, but we, through our like ambient combatants and our environmental storytelling, you'll know a little bit more about what has happened there, how Maya's come in and pushed them all out. You'll see some of them trying to fight back to get in because they think that's their land, right? And as a player, you're trying to go in there and play in a similar way that you might find like Overthrow, where we took a lot of inspiration from. So you get to choose how you want to fill that progress bar. Do you want to finish a bunch of encounters that are randomly generated, which adds to a bunch of replayability? You can progress by finding hidden chests or defeating roaming high-value targets. There's collectibles in there as well, all without like a timer, so you and your fire team can strategize and take their time to go through the area. Awesome. And then once you've completed the area, unlike Overthrow, you move to the next area by way of ship that you'll see on the screen.
Stellar. Yeah, and I was talking to our gameplay folks before this launched, and we talked a bit about there's a bit of like, nether DNA in here, where you have your main objectives, and then you can find things throughout the area as well.
Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, we have Vivian went ham and gave us these like quite frankly unbalanced buffs that will have a rare chance of spawning, and you get to choose which one. One example is that if you choose it, you'll just be radiant and what's the other? Radiant and amplified. Thank you. Yeah, just the whole time. So, yeah, have fun choosing between these crazy buffs and using them to finish the activity.
Awesome. And when we're talking about collectibles, there's going to be some lore collectibles too, correct?
Absolutely. We're continuing the pass forward from the previous expansion, and those lore drops will tell players a lot about what to expect in Renegades, both in the cast and the themes. Though it's not explicit, so they'll have to use a little detective work, we hope, but it will give a lot of information about what's to come.
Got it. So these are going to be like the data pads you find.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
the portal.
Exactly.
Awesome. Yeah. So I mean, let's talk about weapons. Let's talk about the loot. And Noah, now it's time for the spotlight to go on you.
Yeah.
First up, let's talk about the exotic that's going to be in the rewards pass for Ash Iron. This is going to be our pulse rifle.
Yeah, so Noon Malpice is going to be our reward pass exotic for this release. Obviously, with the Edge of Fate, we released a rocket frame pulse rifle, Mint Retrograde, that people have really taken to a liking for. And we kind of took a look at that, and we're like, well, what's a cool way to one-up that and like +1 it for an exotic? So you may notice from the gameplay that this rocket pulse doesn't just shoot like the micro rockets. It shoots sticky bombs. And these will stick onto the environment, they'll stick onto enemies, and when you hold down your special reload button, they'll pop like little firecrackers.
Kind of like,
and it's really fun to just sort of like spray them out across like a group of guys, and then you like turn around, walk away from them, and click the button, have them like pop all behind you, because cool Guardians don't look at explosions.
So this may say a lot about me as a person, but you can also stick these to your teammates, right?
I guess you'll have to see.
All right. Okay, so let's talk about the next exotic. This is going to be tied to an exotic mission that's coming out in October, and I can already see you kind of getting excited, like Vivian was excited for the crossbows that we added. Let's talk about the Iron Axe.
Yeah, you kept me waiting, huh? Yeah, so the exotic mission. You know, way back with Rise of Iron, like as a player, I remember like the YouTube videos coming out ahead of it of like YouTubers being like, hey, maybe Bungie's gonna give us this axe that's in the marketing, and like obviously didn't come to pass in that release, and like come final shape, Crow's got it, and I, much like many people, were like, man, I want that axe.
When's my turn?
Like I want that thing. So when I heard that we were going to be doing a little return to the Plaguelands, it was like, I'm going to twist whatever arms necessary to finally get the thing that I know I want and I've seen other people want for ages. So yeah, I can confirm that's no relic. That's our new exotic weapon.
Thank you. Yeah, and I think for Clayton and Jerome, since this exotic mission, the team is finishing up the touches and really building this experience. It'll be launching in October. So let's just give a quick preview, no spoilers or no deep spoilers, about what's the premise.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, Maya wants to expand her reach, and the best way to do that is like the same way you would with the Wi-Fi in your house. You need expanders, you need routers, right, to boost that signal. And so she is going to be looking to get her hands on Warsat technology, which is why we'll be working with Saint 14 and Anna Bray throughout the season. Saint 14 is sort of our tactical expert, and then Anna as with her association of Rasputin having all the subject matter expertise on warsats.
Awesome.
And not to get too deep into spoilers, but you will be working with 3 of Kayatol's Scions specialists in the mission. So,
man, I can't wait. Yeah, October can't come soon enough. So, let's come back to day 1. I keep checking my watch here. 10 minutes, 11 minutes until launch. We also have a slate of legendary weapons that are going to be coming out. We have some armor sets in the portal that are going to have brand new armor set bonuses, but we also have brand new weapons. Yeah. And I know a couple of these things are kind of complementary to exotics.
Yeah. So with Ash and Iron, we as Sandbox were like taking a look at some exotics we wanted to bring up, and we talked about Mida and Sturm getting some updates to bring them up to that modern parity. But like when those weapons came out during year 1, they came with their paired weapons, and like during that time, you know, it made sense, you know, like have 2 primaries. That was what the game was. So when we were taking a look at like bringing them up to modern Sandbox standards, we were like, well, probably hit it for the paired weapons as well too. So we took a look at some of our other special archetypes and we're like, what could we set up for this? So with this release, we've talked about them, I believe, in the TWID, but we are going to have a rocket frame Drang Unfall and a new like lightweight Mida macro tool shotgun. And both of them have perk pools that kind of key off of being those paired weapons. So like Mida Macro Tool has Discord and Trench Barrel, and it was really fun to like run that with Mida, because then you have like, you know, you pop a couple guys to get those like attachments onto Mida, and then you switch and you have Discord proc, and you like slap a guy, and then you just are able to like pump into a bunch of dudes. And it's got the really cool draw animation from Wastelander back during 30th anniversary, so you get that cool like cowboy draw, and it's so fun to run around.
And the sidearm is arc, correct?
It is our second arc rocket frame sidearm. It's got a pretty big mag size, so instead of volt shot on this one, it has jolting feedback, which is pretty fun to plug a couple rockets into a guy and have them jolted, and then pop them with like a really powerful Sturm shot.
Awesome. Yeah, and these are going to be added so through the portal. Reclaim is going to be living in the portal in the fire team area, and that's where you're going to earn some of these. We also have Crucible Ops is going to be the source of the shotgun, and then a couple other things as well that you'll discover in just a few minutes here. So let's move on. Our last conversation, or our last topic of the day, is going to be around events, our recurring events. And the first thing that kicks off is actually a new one to celebrate Reclaim. And Clayton, what are we going to be doing today?
Yeah, we're launching with New Territories Reclaim. It's a new standard event that will highlight a new activity. And so we do that with our daily challenges, weekly challenges, or it's for a week, so 1 weekly challenge, and then it has its own reward track and an event home that you can launch the activity from as well.
Awesome. And then I believe it's next week, we also have Iron Banner coming back.
That's right.
So is that also going to have an event home?
Yes, it'll have an event home. Same slew of things where daily challenges, a weekly challenge. You'll have your reward track. We have a hand cannon coming in there. We have an armor set, and you'll have your title and your triumphs as well.
Yeah, I believe we redacted the new set bonuses for Iron Banner, but I've heard they're actually kind of quite fun.
Yeah, pretty cool. Might want to hold on to it when you get your hands on that axe.
Awesome. And then the third event that's going to be coming is Arms Week, Noah. Coming back, the first one was all centered around, let's look at hand cannons. We had the new shotgun style hand cannon.
Yeah.
And then with this one, it's going to be shotguns.
Yeah. Yeah, we're taking a look at shotguns this time around. So much like during the prior Arms Week, we will also have a cool slate of shotgun mods this time around. My favorite of which, when the designer who was working on them, Taylor Bjorndal, who was on the stream before, when he was starting to work on them, me and him were sort of bouncing ideas back and forth. And I was talking about like old rapid fire frame shotguns when they had like the really fast rate of fire. And I was like, I mean, what if all shotguns shot like that? And he like paused for a minute, and then I got the message, what if they're all just Fourth Horsemen?
Oh, Bjorn, you mad scientist.
It is really entertaining to take a slug shotgun and have it shoot that fast.
Yeah, and we saw a lot of celebration with these volatile mods for hand cannons during that week. So with shotguns, we have the one that's effectively going to be Fourth Horseman everywhere.
Yeah.
But we have a couple more too,
Yeah.
and we'll leave that for players to discover
It's going
soon.
to be super awesome.
Next up on the slate, we have Festival Lost is going to be coming back during Ash and Iron, and we have a preview of our armor sets.
Looks
So
more like
these
the
are
one.
armor ornament sets. Y'all voted on these earlier in the year last year,
Those are
and
pretty cool.
we had to show them. They look
Great
awesome.
votes.
I cannot wait to have those roses on my
The
shoulders.
Warlock.
But with Festival Lost, we have some new activity content, correct?
That's right. The Headless
Forest?
Ones have broken out of Haunted Lost Sector jail.
Into the Haunted
because of that, we have new
Forest?
activities. So we have a new PvE 6-player activity called Haunted Altars. And then we have a new PvP activity called Red Rumble. Hocus Pocus is coming back. It's going to be a 2-week-long activity.
We're going to the moon.
Prize weapon. You'll have your reward track, event home, the whole shebang. I'm very excited.
I wonder,
it's very
it could
fun
be
to
the
play
old Joker.
in those activities.
Awesome.
It's chaos. Just all chaos.
And then the last on our list, so Jerome, we have a new
Do you guys
event
think that'll
called
be
Call
Alter
to Arms that's going to
Stars
be
or
coming
what?
at the end of Ash and Iron. Can you give us a quick overview?
Sure. We're going to be working with Devrim, Devrim K, who has been holding down the EDZ for the better part of a decade without a ghost, right? Doing it all in one life. And he'll be taking some much-deserved R&R in the tower and being our liaison to the foundries. We have to remember that most of the guns that the Guardian fires are designed and produced in the last city. Of course, we know that they're actually designed and produced here with the Sandbox team.
What do you mean? Cassoid's in-house.
That's right, Mr. Cassoid, right here. So we will be working with Devrim to stress test the latest and greatest in gear from the foundries, and the Guardians that can push their gear the furthest and get the most out of it will reap the greatest reward. So there's a competitive aspect to it as well.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, when we're talking about this competitive aspect, the Call to Arms is going to be a ton of rewards, legendaries, some cosmetics for anyone to earn, but then we have kind of some cosmetics at the top for our hardcore, so to speak, to really earn. And Clayton, I think you were talking about a helmet?
Yeah, we have a helmet ornament. It is fantastic looking. When you equip it, if you're in that top earner, you will have this like tail of flames coming from you. And much like the trial glows, these flames signify that you are a top competitor in this.
So when I load into the tower, I'm going to see this guy with a giant fiery mohawk. I'm going to know, okay, they were top of Call to Arms.
Impressed and scared at the same time.
But then we have some cosmetics, like I said, for just general players too. Like I believe there's an exotic ornament for the pulse rifle on the reward track, and a bunch of other things to earn too. So
we have daily login rewards as well, and we have vouchers that will actually help set you up for the next season.
Awesome. Yeah, well, thanks for the quick overview. We will definitely have more information in the tweet about this new event. And as we're going through Ash and Iron, we'll have an update before each of these events to give you a quick a recap of what we've been talking about today.
Plaguelands, so I guess this activity is on the
just
Cosmodrome and
to end it up
Plaguelands,
as well, we have a brand new crossbow that's going to be coming in. So our first crossbow was introduced through raids. And this one is going to be through our events. To start, it's going to be a low drop chance from any of the events that we just covered. And then in Call to Arms, you can focus this thing to really hammer on getting those rolls. And Noah, what's the damage type on this?
Yeah, so you might have seen it in the gameplay. It's going to be a stasis crossbow.
and
obviously, with a stasis weapon comes stasis perks. Right? And I'm very happy to say that it does have chill clip, and it in fact does freeze in 2 shots. And oh my god, there's such like a fun play pattern of like you pop a guy twice with it, they freeze, and then if you have serrated bolts, you run up and you pull them out of him, and the serrated bolts do damage and cause him to pop. So you just like put him in a major, and you cause him to explode and hit all the dudes around him. And it was an oddly fun play pattern of just running around and blasting people that I got quite a few giggles out of in playtests.
I can't wait. So again, to say it, today with our New Territories event, you can get this to drop. It will be a low drop chance, but over the course of the rest of the season with each event, more chances, and then Call to Arms, you can focus it along with other gear and really go hard for the role you want.
And it has a holofoil in.
And a holofoil in Call to Arms as well. So that brings us to the end of our show. So thank you all for joining us on the couch. Thank you all for joining us at home. We hope you enjoyed the Vidoc. The Renegades pre-orders are live now, and as we said at the top of the show, we have some new pre-order incentives that also apply to the Year of Prophecy folks that purchase that edition. A new legendary ship, a new legendary emblem, and then, yeah, in 3 minutes here, we have Ash and Iron launching. So thanks for coming in. Hope you enjoy the rewards. We'll have more details on our quality of life updates over the next few weeks and a roadmap coming soon. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Can't thank you enough. And if you want to stick around, we're going to be handing off the stream to Mactix. Good friend. He's great at Destiny. Sometimes I do question his PvP prowess, but love the guy. So thanks for joining. Have a good day.
What did we think, guys? What did we think? Oh man. Thoughts, guys. Thoughts. Everybody's thoughts. Let me go ahead and let's close this out real quick and just get ready, and then let me read some stuff from you guys. Let's get Steam open. All right. Okay, whatever for Destiny Rising, when they played the trailer, we already saw Fresh and Iron. No. Positive with this update in future. It's tough. I'm truly conflicted. Goosebumps, Stasis Crossbow, finally. I'm pretty hyped. They finally understood his do or die situation right now, and I hope they are doing. I've returned. I feel like this is a different Bungie than a year ago. We finally got the axe. Any other thoughts, guys? Oh, and it is time to. I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and get ready here. It is. I would assume there's gonna be an update, so we'll go ahead and get ready. Fire, but not a lick of Siva. Yeah, not a lick of Siva, unfortunately. Yeah, I thought some of the Renegade stuff they showed was kind of cool. I think that the I'm definitely looking forward to the exotic mission when that does come out in October. The Siva reclaim thing looked all right. Yeah, lightsabers are cool. I think the premise of like those different like lawless factions looks pretty interesting. But yeah, I would say it looks more interesting than Edge of Fate, for sure. We'll have to see. I'm sad there's no Siva, but I understand why there's no Siva. It's tough. It's tough, man. It's tough. I think the majority of the community just got finessed, but W for Punchy, I guess. Oh man. Yeah, it's tough. What do you guys think of the Ash and Iron stuff you saw? D2 update on Steam. Let me see. Oh, yep, there it is. There it is. All right. Oh, update, please. All right. Only thing I really didn't like is tier 3 on the epic grades. Yeah. Pinnacle's returning, just worded differently. Oh, man. Mostly people just are in awe with Star Wars and the axe. Yeah, the axe will be cool. Star Wars will be cool. I'm trying to think. I'm excited for the exotic mission when that comes. I think I would have preferred it to be a surprise, but I understand why it wasn't. I like that they said something about being able to upgrade some of the different pieces of the lightsaber within the dungeon, so I'm hoping that means it seems like the dungeon will be Star Wars themed. I think that could be kind of cool. I'm like I think I'm definitely like I'm looking forward to Renegades for sure. I think today, like, you know, it'll be cool to jump in today and see what's what. I think the Plaguelands, I need to jump in and see the Plaguelands, because part of what they showed was like still Cosmodromes. I don't know if just certain parts are Plaguelands and then certain parts are just normal Cosmodrome, or kind of what that's about. Yeah, I'm not quite too sure. I do not like the pyramid theme of the dungeon. The 3 seconds we saw, not a fan, but a bit of a throw of everything else. Well, let's hope that maybe that's just right before we jump into our Star Wars ship and fly to who knows, Scoot. Who knows? Maybe that's just where the ship picks us off and we jump on the Death Star. Yeah, the Plaguelands don't sit quite right to me yet. Just need to see it first. Yeah. Notice how their weapon upgrade of tier 1 through 5 sounds like crafting. Yeah, I did hear that. I was thinking the same thing. Funny enough, Tico, it does. You're not wrong on that, because now it's like, all right, well, let me hold on to my other tier stuff again, because like any of it can be good, essentially. I guess it really depends on how it's implemented, but yeah, we'll see. Network problems. Okay, new territories reclaim is here. Seize the front lines. Re-establish Vanguard borders from Maya's forces and reclaim to earn events rewards and complete challenges in the event home. Visit Devrim K in the EDZ or open up the quest tab in the director to take back what's ours. Let's take back what's ours, guys. Ash of Iron initialize. The last city. The tower has been breached by the Conductor's forces. Defend Vanguard headquarters and uncover Maya's latest plot. You guys ready, guys? Well, let's do it. Ash and Iron initialize. So we know the axe is going to be coming later. Let me see. Wait. Hold on a second. Sounds good, Albion. Sounds good. Lack of roadmap was also tough. Yeah. Wait, so it's just like... Hold on. Interesting. So the way that we get exotics are just okay, well, you know, let's play it and then let's go from there. Let me dive in and we'll go from there. A Taken Shader in Eververse? Wait, what? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Okay. Minotaur is killing me. Taken Skimmer too. Wait a second. Hold on. Is it one that's available right off the rip, or is it one that's in the event, I'm assuming, right? Has to be in the event, right? Oh, here it is. Yeah, oh, look at that. Oh, it's for silver. Oh. Well, they just made all their money, didn't they? They just made all their money that quick. And just like that, Ash and Iron is profitable. That easy. Okay, 2,000 silver it is. Well, I think that half the community will probably have that, and that's a GG. It's success. Okay, so we're in the tower. What do you guys think of that? Isn't Royal Welcome the Crown of Sorrow shader? Why is it up for Bright Dust? Wait, what? Wait, whoops. Did not mean to do that. I think it's just from Season of Opulence. I don't know if that... I don't think that was the Crown of Sorrow one. I could be wrong. I don't think it was. Is anybody getting the Taken shader / gear? I'm assuming there's going to be a ton of people that end up getting that. You are. Oh boy. Destroy Vex nodes. Okay. 2 Vex nodes. This is kind of cool to reclaim the tower. I think this is actually kind of neat. How are we the only ones here? We evacuated everybody else. Either that or they were all killed. We lost all our tower residents. Okay. Got Argos waiting for us. Okay.
With Rasputin gone, scout teams have been searching for artifacts to reinforce city defenses. I've been collecting war-mined hardware, pointing it at gaps in our security. We should have been able to see this coming.
All right. Find our way to the hangar. Okay. Okay, well, the door is closed. Is this open? Nope, it's not open. Okay, so we're not going that way. Gotta find our way maybe below. Yeah, let's keep going down. And see what's what. No, still no. Maybe even... I doubt they would want us to go any lower than this. Hmm? Am I... That is a invisible force field that just pushed me very much out. Okay. No. It's a vent in the office area. All right, well, let's find that. Vents. I remember the office that's on the other side. This is kind of neat. Right. kind of sick.
They completely blindsided us. Warsat surveillance is gone, but how did they get this far without the alert?
Okay, let's break this. Take back the hangar. Last one. Over by Zer's spots. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, he just dipped right after. It's funny. Okay. Where's like all of our tower people? They just all just were like, nope, I'm out of here. There's all three. Turn to the courtyard, okay. I wonder if we have to go the same elaborate way, or if like this time we can just kind of, maybe the actual force field's open now. I guess we'll see. Let the Guardian handle it alone, right? Okay, so this is open now. We're back. Oh, reinforcements. Holy. Oh, Cabal. Gaul's elite. Fighting Gaul's Cabal. The Red Legion are back. Oh, okay. Cleptus, the Arcodamian. Holy. Okay, and we need more Vex nodes probably or something, or... Oh. Oh, we get to punch Scions like it's Leviathan? Okay. Let's go punch some Scions. Another one. Okay. Should be all of them, you'd think. I think it is. Alright. And he's dead. There it is, y'all. Mida mini tool.
They want what the conductor has always wanted. To usher a new golden age of her own design. Now with the Legion and the Vex. I'm no friend of the Red Legion, though I pity them to come under my
Red Legion. Sick. What did you guys think of the first mission? That was pretty cool. Honestly, pretty cool first mission. I do not want to swipe the card. You're gonna swipe the card, Scoot. You're gonna swipe the card. That was a solid intro, I'll say. It's time for you to use your card, Scoot. Go ahead and use it. Go ahead and use it, my friend. Seasonal archive is here. Visit the seasonal archive in the tower to unlock and earn rewards from past season and rewards passes. Rewards are acquired with chrono logs and a new item available from the current rewards pass for all players. I wish that we could unlock this through like some means of the game. But that's okay. All right. Well, I would say the next thing on our list is to visit Devrim in the EDZ. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and talk to Devrim and see what's what. All right. All right. You know the reverse is cooking when CV of all people is telling me to swipe. Dude, they're about to make so much money today on that thing. It's going to be a disgusting amount. Like, I'm talking like a disgusting amount is about to be made. Finally played their trump card. All right. All right, Devrim, what do you got for me? All right. Successfully secure all 4 areas in the reclaim activity. All right. I'm assuming, does that mean now I can actually do it, maybe? Okay. Play now. All right, so we have 4 different ones. We have Falling Bunker. We have Conductor's Keep, Cabal's Watch, and European Dead Zone, which I think is just the landing zone. That's not actually one of the reclaims. All right, I guess we'll do I see snow on Conductor's Keep and on well, actually I see snow on all of them, to be fair. Let's do dude, this Monument to Seasons Past thing is dope. That has like all of the old seasons, right? I'll take a look in a second, actually. Let's take a quick peek. Let's take a quick peek. Just a quick one. Let's see. $4K silver. All right, let's take a look. So we go back to the Red Warforge. We're gonna see, I guess. All right, won't be live on Xbox. It is live right now, my friend. It's live right now. This is special deliveries. I still haven't grabbed all my Year of Prophecy stuff. I need to do that at some point. That's kind of cool. I'll do that later, though. All right. Let's do, I'm assuming, is it, is this it? Oh, okay. So like you, let me see, episode echoes. Oh, so it just puts all of the different things that you actually would have wanted to go for. So not any of like the materials, but like with the actual set itself. I see. Interesting. Oh, interesting. Even the exotic. Wait, a chronolog. Wait, how do you get these chronologs? Does that mean that all of the exotics are now attached to those? So exotic ciphers aren't required for these. It's in the current pass, but like there's got to be. Well, I saw them in the current pass, but there's got to be another source. You'd think, right? Maybe not. So then you have the exchange. Whoa, actually, hold on. Oh, so you can also turn in chronologs to get things like ciphers and stuff too. Or engrams. Interesting. So these are still ciphers in this version of it. Okay. So chronologs you kind of just get as you go here. Interesting. So you do get... So in theory, if you just like juice your pass, I mean, you'll have quite a few by the end. How many is it? One exotic? Let me see. If you were to juice your pass, how much is one? 250 chronologs. Okay, so you can't get that many. Okay, but you could also get a set for 200 chronologs per piece. Oh wow. They're okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Bright dust, free item. I do wonder if there's gonna be a way to juice those chronologs. You would just assume there will be. Rate exotic caddies in the game, I need it? Wait, which ones? New one? Oh, yeah. That's right. All right, let's do a reclaim. Well, that's kind of cool. That's definitely I would say a pretty cool change for sure. For sure. Because I mean, Season of Arrivals where the pass just started, so I mean, it makes sense that it goes to Arrivals. Because that was with Ariana's. Or with Witherhoard, excuse me, not Ariana's. Okay, let's or actually, no, I did start with Ariana's, but that was with Shadowkeep, right? Is Shadowkeep launch? Am I tripping? Yeah? Yeah, it should have started with Undying. No, because Ariana's Val. Yeah, I talked myself out of that one, Scoot. Yeah, no, I'm tripping. No, it should have. Yeah, it should have gone back further, 1,000%. The only thing I can't remember is, was there a set back then? That's what I'm wondering. I think there were sets in those passes, but I could be wrong. It's been so long that my brain doesn't really work. But like, you would think so. You would just think. And if anybody wants to join, you obviously can. Let's do one of these just to see how it feels. Do Cabal's Watch. We got Vex ornaments, Sane-inspired ornaments, and the Seraph ornaments. Well then, it's a little confusing why those wouldn't be there unless there was some sort of limitation or something that we're just, I guess, we don't know about, or it's kind of hard to say. Nice, Ella joined. Perfect. Thank you. Anybody else wants to join, you can. Dog's mean. Back on the Plaguelands. Back on the Plaguelands. Was it quite hit the way I was hoping it would? But we are back. We are back. We're home. It hasn't yet, Scoot. Might be because Season of Undying ornaments were sold in the Eververse store, and I think you can get the gun from the exotic kiosk. Well, you can get the, yeah, the guns are all still available from the exotic kiosk, even the ones that are in the seasonal thing now. You can still get them for exotic ciphers, but yeah, it is still interesting though. But yeah, could be. You will soon, Scoot. You will soon. You will soon. Kind of glad they gave us the cooler Taken Shader, but I still like the Taken Shader from the chess game I think they have. They're both cool. They are both really cool. How's it feel to be back on the Plaguelands, guys? How's it feeling? This thing can do. I think that's pretty cool. The reload and kind of set it down like anarchies and explode it. That would have been where Archon's Forge was, right over there, guys. Oh man. I wonder if like hold on. Think I can get in? Quick little casual Archon's Forge. Is there no Siva around? I have seen no. I'm about to die. I've seen no Siva yet. No Siva. I see Cabal and Fallen, like kind of flags and whatnot, but like, really, that's about it. Let's see, can I get through this? Maybe to Archon's Forge? Maybe a little Archon's Forge? No Archon's Forge. It's interesting, but the question is, are we able to see where Wrath the Machinery was? Oh, Golden Age salvage. The effects of her action remain primarily unresolved for the time being. Though Maya's desperation has brought devastation to many, I find it easy to empathize with her. We've all made risky decisions in hopes of survival. There it is. Uh-oh. Oh no, Zella. Really removed the best parts of the Plaguelands. Don't call me that, Scoot. I didn't even say I was, Scoot. How do you know I am? Oh, you said Uncle Sad. I guess at least it's better than you call me Grandpa. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, it's the new update, Sparky. What's good, man? How are you feeling post wisdom teeth removal? Ready to exfil. I am with you, CB. I'm ecstatic. Scoot's wrong. He's wrong. He's wrong. Pretty good, thanks, bro. I still got a neuralite cut in the corner of my mouth. Yeah, I can only imagine how painful it's gotta be. I got really lucky that I didn't have to get mine removed. What we're gonna do, Sparky, is we're gonna make a couple updates to the video. The first being that there's a new past exotic that we can now get with Ash and Iron, as well as there's like a new like table that you can get some of the ritual exotics, and then we know how to get the newer exotic. Then we need to update the raid exotic. Oh, force field. Oh my! Oh, it's because I need to. Hold on, I'm tripping. Actually, this is sick. Okay, that's kind of sick though. Wait, that's kind of cool. It stops you from doing like the full exploration though. I get what it's doing. Like instead of being able to go to the next area, it kind of zaps you there, so there's no like full on exploration. Yeah, I'm sad on that. That may be a little sad. Seeing the ship was cool, but I understand what it's doing. But I mean, we knew it was gonna be more Nether style. Like Nether style is like the way they're going nowadays. The only one that I really like, and I know it's Cope too, but like Renegades with Mars and Venus, those will probably also be Nether style. Like I do just miss like, just let me go to the planet. But I think that's just the new age of, you know, where things are. With Renegades being another DLC, though, there's a chance. There's a chance. So there's a new table. Yeah, there's a new table to get like some of the old season pass stuff. Like, and with it, you can get those old season pass exotics. You can go from season of arrivals all the way to I think the second most recent with the new currency. It's not for all exotics. It's only for the some of the season pass ones. I'll show you once this is over. There's a waifu ornament for Devil's Rune. Are you serious? Dude, did you notice that the Axis exotic wording was Quicksilver Nanites? They're really trying to avoid Siva. I did notice that, actually. Yeah, funny enough. I did see that, though. Scoop. Let me, hold on. Where is that? Is that in the featured? Oh. Wait, what is this? Use code CV at your purchase on G-Subs, I guess. Code CV. Yeah, code CV at checkout, y'all. The only thing I'm scared about, Sparky, and this is gonna be the final one too. By the way, too, like, because we're about to get approval, so this will be the last time it ever has to change. But the thing is that people are gonna be skipping around like a library, so I just don't know if they're all gonna see it if we make a disclaimer. That's like the only thing I worry about. But it'll be the last time we do it because we have to, like, I'm assuming we get approved in the next, like, I pray soon. And then when we do, we just get it out and then we just call it a day and we're just done. We might just have to bite the bullet like once. Another option too might be just like not using the timeline and just editing the like the actual finalized render. So that way it's not like 10 trillion things, it's just one thing and then you just split up those tiny little parts and insert in the one thing. That's an option too, where it's not like the whole timeline, since it's pretty much the last thing we gotta do. I do like this gun. We'll figure it out. You said update the raid exotic. Why we didn't put it in the video? Like, the video is supposed to come out pre-Edge of Fate, and then War Thunder stalled us. Video's supposed to be out 10 years ago. Me and Sparky been sitting on a video we were working on like 3 months ago, it feels like at this point. Started that video 10 years ago. And it's like stalled, unfortunately, a lot. It's just a project we were working on. Time to transmat out again, guys. Back to our ship. Oh, I wish we could land on our ship. That would have been cool. It's not a... Oh, man. For real, Smirky. Alright, guys. It's time to do the Abomination heist. It's time to do the strike. Or the Wretched Eye, excuse me. Not the Abomination heist. It's time to do the Wretched Eye. And then we can use this for the for this exotic Sparky. What do you guys think of the new activity? Sounds good, Scoot. I'm gonna have feedback for you soon, because once this is done, I'm probably gonna get back to work. Like, it being the 10-year or the 11-year anniversary of D1 really just makes me want to work even harder in the D1 video. That's all I want. All I want is the D1 video done. Shout out to Scoot and Sparky. With all the editing they've been doing, they're both here right now. Also, shout out to Zella. She's been really helping get a bunch of stuff I've been looking for. But yeah, I just like, it's hard for me to focus on, especially now being in the Plaguelands too. It's so hard to focus on anything but D1 right now. I just want to get the video out so much. Speedrun the textbooks answers so I can get on 40. Oh, dude, don't speedrun. Don't speedrun. That's the one thing, like I said, bro. I said you get time when you get time. So finish first, and then it can come after. You know, that's one thing I've never tripped over. Just get your stuff done, and then we'll do it when you're done. I'll be working in the meantime on Insurmountable Sulfur. I'm writing that. Right. Full new Void Waveframe grenade launcher. What's it called? Oh, do we get to actually? Whoa. Okay, we got to do some driving. No. Oh, so hype. Wait, yes, we do. No. Oh, I'm just kidding, bro. That's. That is diabolical. It disappears when you get. That's actually insanity. Okay. Maya Sunderess, where is she now? Come speak to me if time will allow. Maya searched across the deserted plain. A hidden facility comes into view. It's architectural structure, changing every time she takes a step. She could be here, but she is not. Warsaw material is her last shot. Zella. She could be here, but she's not. Warsaw materials are our last shot. Can we drive now? Brother. How are we feeling about the new activity, guys? Defeat Maya's Soul Sentinel. Here we go. The Putrid Centurion. Ouch. How's the new activity? It's not bad. It's okay. Like, on a first one, it's not bad. I don't really know how much I'll be replaying it, but you know, it's nice to be back in the Plaguelands. It feels good. Feels good. Oh, some binary. Okay. I like that. Ouch. Okay. Alright, let's go punch some Scions. Shout out to Leviathan. Read faster, I know. I was trying to skim, Dane. I was trying. As hard as I could. Alright, I think that should be all of them. We'll see. Oh, there's more. No. Is that all? Yes, it is. Alright. Let's end this. Supers. I know, dude. Alright. And that should just about do it. There it is. I think that is the activity. There's the golden chest. Boom. Alright. Oh, I got the unfall. Nice. Okay.
Nostalgia? Every time I get Golden Age tech in the lab, it seems familiar. Like my hands remember it, even if my mind doesn't. Is that a thing? Past life muscle memory? I'll have to ask Crow.
I think I let the thing that I actually want go to the postmaster. To get a rocket. It's kind of cool. All right. Very nice, Zella. You were a joy bringer. All right. To the tower. Copper. All right, guys, and that is the activity. Very nice, very nice. Let's go to the post. Sparky, are you still here?
Hi there.
Is this the armor? It is, yeah. All right, let me show you that real quick. All right, so it looks like this. So like now they have like a new seasonal currency where you can go into the old seasons, and then like for chronologs you can buy like Red Death was the past weapon, Alenthum, Lodestar, all the way to Arrivals with Witherhoard. Now it doesn't mean that you can't do what we originally did. Like, you know, you could still like filter into Shadowkeep and get Witherhoard that way, but it's just a new way, and you get chronologs through here, the pass. So it's pretty simple. It's not gonna be that hard of a change. It's just gonna be on every single season pass weapon from Witherhoard to Red Death, essentially. We'll use chronologs. And then it also appears you can get exotic engrams for chronologs, but we can probably leave that out, but that is there too. So that's another thing as well. that I guess we could add, but yeah. So that's that. All right. And that is Ash and Iron, guys. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're probably not wrong on that part. You're probably not wrong. Because what, that would have to go on every single one of all the random drop exotic armor and weapons up to what, Monte Carlo and up to the Shadowkeep exotics. Yeah, that could probably be a pinned comment. I could get behind that. I could get behind pinned comment. Oh my gosh. But we do need to add it for the season pass exotics, I think. I think it's important enough on those where it's like another path that's not exotic cipher that I think is actually like worth personally. Okay. Okay. We didn't claim a daily challenge from the new territories. So now it's just like daily challenges and like getting through all this stuff and eventually getting yourself some loot. Like the rocket. All the way to the emblem. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, so that's pretty much what we got going on, guys. So there's the new exotic. Let me just sum things up. There's the new exotic to claim. There is lots of reclaim the activity to do, which can get you, I'm sure, higher and higher tier stuff as you continue to grind. Yeah. Secret mission, or not secret mission, exotic mission comes out in October. Epic raid comes out September 27th. Yeah. I think that I'm gonna get back to working on the D1 video as we are getting closer to being done on that, and it is the 1 year anniversary of that challenge starting, so I would like for that to be done here soon. We're getting super close. But GG's, guys. Yeah, I think that's what, you know, everybody's got to expect and look forward to. I hope you guys do all have a good time with it, with Ash and Iron. Please eat and take care of yourself. I will, I promise. Thank you guys so much for everything. You guys are the best. Always have been and always will be. I appreciate you all. I am going to go get to work. I got a lot of things we need to do today. I got some stuff for Scoot I gotta review. I got some stuff to send to Sparky, as you saw us talking about. A lot of stuff to do. I think I might give an update on Twitter today, maybe, on the status of the D1 video. I think. So yeah, we'll go from there. All right. Oh yeah, also the taken armor sets too. Make sure, I guess, if you want those, to get those, and yeah. That is what we got going on. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Thank you guys for everything. GG's, GG's Ed, GG's Dane, GG's Zella, GG's Osiris, Keith, Sparky, everybody. I appreciate you all. I had fun. The next stream. Wait, actually, hold on a second. One second. Hold on. Nightmare of Galrun. I actually wouldn't, low-key wouldn't mind. I forgot even that dungeon layers were a thing. I kind of forgot for a moment. I kind of just forgot. We do have dungeon layers too. That is a thing too. I almost forgot about dungeon layers. We'll do them later. All right, I'm gonna go back and get to work. All right, guys, I will catch up with you guys soon. We got the Epic Raid Zone coming soon and some other good fun stuff. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you guys so much again for everything, and yeah, I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Love you guys, and thank you guys for all the support as always. Really do appreciate it. 07s, everybody. Love you guys. I'll see you guys soon. GG's, everybody. Later, guys.